Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Moz coming to you with another episode of Legion's Lounge. Wait, no, Moz's Toy Box. And with that, let's just get the panel in here, man. It's been such a crazy weekend, and I just want to get everybody in here and let's just, be all part of things. What's going on, guys? I can't unmute people.
Oh, the count. I smacked you once. 1, 2.
Ooh, we're 2 months away from the current pictures. 2 months.
He's too far. I'd go get mine, but he's too far.
He's too far. He's too far.
Oh, man. Oh, I know what I can do. Here we go.
Raw. Yeah, raw.
Yeah. Look at that, Titus.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm so doomed. I mean, I literally I went online because my wife gave me gift cards and I bought this on Amazon. I mean, I'm in trouble.
Dude.
Another one coming in tomorrow.
Freaking Warhammer's
I really just wanted one with a shield.
That's a rabbit hole that's hard to get out of.
I know, and I'm blaming Articulated Times because he had them.
I'm in trouble because I don't know how I'm going to pay for this dragon. We're all in. I could get the dragon by itself, but for all in, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
You haven't done it yet. You gotta do it.
Yeah, that's what Maz told me too. And then he bought about the equivalent of almost 2 dragons worth of stuff.
Well, because I got 4 hot toys.
That can't be true. I didn't have that much money. I had less.
I can't possibly buy a dragon.
Remember the good stuff I got on trade.
Whatever. You gotta traded it for money.
Then you would have taken a hit because nobody wants to give you the money value. They'll give you trade value.
Who cares?
You'll get it. You'll get it though. You'll get it.
Whatever.
I want to live through your photos, but now.
Yeah, let's say hi to the chat real quick. Maybe we can dive deeper into this. Alpha Raptor, the first one here today. Evening, guys. How you doing, Alpha Raptor?
What is going on?
Gabriel in here, coming up second there. How's it going, Gabriel? Good seeing you. JP Rex in the house. What up? I don't know why I did that. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't either.
Noble Young in the chat. How you doing, Noble Young? Great seeing you as always. Static Wick. What's good, y'all? Everything's good. Everything is awesome. Oh, Mr. Ryan Clark. Hey. What's the monkeys? The collecting Blubber.
Me too.
Hey, cuties. I'm bummed about space zombies from Mars not funding. Oh, well, I guess let's talk about
I think if they come back again later,
I think so too.
I think too many things came out at one time before them, and then they just came in at the.
It's a tough time. I mean, there's never been a good time, but like, it's just a tough time.
Yeah, but I mean, people want them, so I'm sure if they come back.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I had some stuff on order.
Yeah, so did I.
I think what they should do is if they're going to do a Kickstarter, have it extend for like maybe until the summer, because in the summer everyone's like doing Comic-Con, then they're trying to recoup, and then holidays come, and that's when we get HasLab.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, in July, August, I think is a good time because then you are like, people are picking things up and selling them or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's everything's got its problems, everything's got its benefits. So this was a tough time, but
yeah,
let's continue with the
going up in a super expensive item and stuff. So
let's continue with the greetings. Toy Mirth in the chat. How you doing, buddy?
It's just all Toy Mirth. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
One.
1-1 6 shooter. He's with just one for one. That's okay. Actually, yes. Maz is waiting for the Warhammer Joy Toy Dragon. Could be a thing, folks. Bad time for Kickstarters. Everyone buying dragons. Well, I think. I mean, if we're gonna talk about this Kickstarter thing, yeah, there's a dragon. I think they probably should have moved it back just a little bit further so it would hit when people got, April tax time. Like, I know we're still in tax season, but like the end of tax time. Like, I don't know. That's just my
Wait a minute, what? The dragon?
Yeah.
Listen, man, there's never a good time to do it. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take to get. People have known about it since November. So, I mean, if you made them wait any longer, I think it would have been like, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah.
It's again, timing is. Everybody's like, oh, I need one more week. Like, really, one more week is going to do it for you? You know,
It's not going to do it for me.
Know, you had 6 months to save up, or 5 months to save up.
Machu Toy in the chat. Casper, hey man, how you doing? Controversial Toys in the chat. Driving, but I'm here, man. Just be careful, okay? Mark Attack in the chat. All right, now I've said all my hellos. Let's get on to the community announcements. So that's the new thing we're doing here. I believe the pre-orders for this have now closed, but I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it anyway. Don't forget that there's the Legion magazine.
Oh shit! Did that close?
I think it closes on the 31st of March.
I think so too.
Okay.
Maybe get with Toy Mercs and see if there's a way to get in on it. But I missed it too because the con. Well, you saw what the con did to my wallet.
Yeah.
You were there.
Not even that. It was just like you're not thinking of all the other pre-orders and stuff when you're at a con.
No, I had to make sure I ordered the tick.
Well,
yeah, there was still time for the tick though. It doesn't come out till next year, so it was like he could have. Besides, they didn't take.
There's another $50 towards your.
No, I haven't paid anything for the tick yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
BBTS doesn't take your money.
Yet. It's just a pre-order. Yeah, no NRD, nothing. It's just.
Yeah. So Legions magazine, guys, put on by Toy Mercs, Digital Ronin, and Dead Man Juan, which those two basically. What do you mean the tick? Yes, the tick. Longbox Heroes, aka BBTS, have a pre-order for 1/12 scale, the tick.
Cool.
And they're going to continue that line, is what they said at the panel. So it was announced at Toylanta. This is why everybody's got to be at Toylanta. All this stuff's dropping at Toylanta now. It's just where all it happens. I mean, so I was expecting somebody to just try to correct me, but okay. I mean, I'm fine with that either way. But let's see. I'm looking. It doesn't say a hard date on when this closed. I think it's closed. But this magazine here is community photos, Photoshop tutorials, custom Space Marine is what they're going to be building here in the first issue. Creator Spotlight. This is just community-backed magazine. Something to definitely get on there. And if you can still get a pre-order in, I don't see a button for it, but maybe there's a contact us. You can get on that. Do we get somebody else in there? No, okay. That's Trevor down there. That's just Trevor down there. Let's see. Next thing up, of course, the t-shirts, guys. Get on the t-shirt thing, man. Let me find my page here. That's what I want. We got the t-shirts. Trevor's got one on now. I had to force it down his throat, but he's got one. Yeah, thank you, Trevor.
Ew.
And thankfully he pulled it out of his throat. Otherwise he couldn't wear it. But if you hold out for the sales, I get less money, but you can get a nice product for cheaper. So the sales are pretty often. Am I getting a new Ahsoka? Yeah. See, that's another thing that's going to be hitting me. So I had some people stop me at the convention and ask me about this one. So I'm hoping we'll get some of those sales. What do you got there, Pablo? What are you doing?
I got goodies from Plunderlings.
Oh, sweet. Any of these purchases here help the channel out, so it'd be great. Much appreciated. And then, I got to hang out with Steve a lot, and I wanted to pitch his store, Articulate Empire. Great place to go online and buy Mythic Legions. He's got Mezcos on there. He's got Savage Crucible. He's got is this Rosetta Girls? This Conan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's got a ton of different, manufacturers to choose from. Mezco, Animal Warriors, The Beast Kingdom, X-Ray Studio, and I believe he's gonna maybe do the what's that booth from Beyond? No, the booth that was in that room with you on the other side of
From the Realm.
From the Realm. I think he's gonna be working with them too. So he's gonna have all these things in here. Any order over $75 is free shipping, so it's pretty awesome. You buy.
I was surprised that 5K is offering the Asian exclusive Conan from Rosetta Girls.
Oh,
there's a bunch of places. Yeah, you can get it. There's a lot of places actually that have it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that one because I like that helmet better than the other one.
Yeah, a lot of people like that one.
It's just that little knob thing looks kind of.
it's
like a
specific
doorknob.
to artwork.
Yeah,
It doesn't look bad in person.
it doesn't, but it just reminds me of a doorknob.
It is a little stranger than like a point or something like that. But
I can finish.
Finish. You can finish.
So yeah, make sure you get up with him. We're gonna have him on the show here in the near future, and I think we have a nice little announcement coming our way from that. So,
Yes, just get with me on that so that way we can set it up the time.
So anyway, that's what I got here. Now you guys can talk about some toys.
Nah.
And now you're like, yeah. What's up, Sap Amateur? How you doing today? Detentica's in the chat. What's going on, man? Excited about the IshCon Kit Bash contest. Ooh, Kit Bash contest. You have a shirt? I can't buy nothing right now. I got to get a paycheck underneath my belt. But maybe after Friday, we'll see. Is that the Hot Toys?
Yeah, this is the Flash movie
Michael Keaton
modern suit. Right now,
I thought that was a Robert De Niro suit.
This is
what's going on, bro?
Ever, because it's sticking on itself. So I'm trying to be very careful to peel off the cape from itself.
No, well, don't peel off any of the material with it.
That's exactly why I'm being very careful. That's why I was quiet, trying to
spit on it. Lube it up.
I can't give it the hot too.
Break out the KY.
I can't give it the hot too, bro.
Break out the KY, man.
Though, I do like how the suit is
collectible
fitted.
fun. What's up?
I do like how the suit is fitted, and it doesn't feel like whatchamacallit, like I want to say the 2099 suit from the video game that it feels like when I move the figure that the joint and the suit is just discombobulated, kind of like the first 89 Batman.
It's probably the same one. They just found some more stock. I was like, hey, let's sell this again.
Oh no, this doesn't feel like that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't
feel like that. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Of course you did. You always do.
Of course I did. All right. Do we have anything else we want to go over before we start the show, guys? I'm looking myself.
Does anybody get super disappointed when they're looking for something on Google and they find it and they click on it and it's Temu?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, often.
Yeah, I do hate that.
Of a bitch.
That's happened to me a lot this week. I've been looking for certain things and it's like, fuck, why Temu?
So
spinning wheel comes up and like, get out of here.
I hate that damn app. I got onto the app because someone told me that.
Have you used it?
There. Well, the thing is that by the time you get to the actual site to look for anything, it's like 13 ads later.
I know, you've forgotten what. Yeah, I know. Like, you got to spin the wheel, then you get an ad, then you get an I'm like, this.
Like I just want to search.
And then it's a crapshoot as to whether you're going to get the stupid thing, anyways.
Yeah, I was like, screw that, man. I'm
in my ass.
So I got one more score, guys, that I wanted to go over. I mentioned this on my live stream on Instagram, but I don't know how many watched that. So I was, at the con. We saw the Ramen Toys stuff there. We saw the Bandito there, whatever.
Yeah, Bandito.
There.
Yeah, the Bandito.
But I found this
a little Tonka truck.
It's a 1/12 scale Tonka.
Yeah,
truck.
I know.
And it's die cast.
Getting those, yeah.
And it was $50 as opposed to $300.
Yeah.
What kind? You're just gonna paint it black again, or
I'm gonna probably clean it up, repaint it, take the stickers off, see if I can either take the windows out. So
that stripe is pretty badass, man. I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I know. I like the stripe, man.
You're like, well, I want to at least get rid of the Tonka part. I can probably cut that. I don't know.
You can Photoshop that out without even having to damage it.
I guess. I don't know. But either way, I was stoked to find this because it's 1/12 scale, and not a lot of people have this one. So not in our toy photography circle that I've seen anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, I remember having one of those when I was a kid.
Yes.
I kind of miss.
Yeah, it would make a good Fall Guy truck too. And I got a friend of mine that bought the Fall Guy airplane in the box.
I wish I had all those Tonka stuff still.
So
all that stuff could be useful for photos now.
Yeah, the big gym van and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I used to have all the construction tractors and stuff too, like the dump truck, the backhoe, and I was like, all of it was 1/12 scale at the time. So I was like, had I known.
Had you known,
And I
known the path of
known
battle.
that I'll be
Nobody
doing
told
this.
me you might be a 30-something, 40-something-year-old man playing with toys. Who wants these toys? Why didn't anybody tell me?
I know.
All right, let's
All right,
let's start the show, guys.
I
Since
don't even know where we left off, honestly.
I do.
Thankfully, I did some research.
Shadow, I believe.
It was a TMNT shot, wasn't it?
That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom
Raphael.
shakalaka. He got his Mezco wet. This is Ender Shadow. I definitely got the Mezco figure wet here. This is not a dry Mezco figure by any means.
Two of that thing.
Say again?
He hot two of that thing.
He had two of that thing, and now he's going to come for your Batman.
Is that Batman? Oh, is that
No,
Batman?
no, I was talking about Lou's Batman.
Oh,
Because Lou's needs a Hatua too.
I just finished the cape. The cape is good.
That's what she said.
No, she finished the job. That's what she
That's
said.
what. I don't know why I can't find that shit. Okay.
You can't find it because it's way down there.
yeah, we're still in February.
Yeah, February 2nd is where we're at here.
That makes more sense.
Where did you think we were? March?
No, man. I thought we had caught up already.
No.
Were you
What
not
happened
here
to,
last week?
What happened
What
to,
happened?
to
Didn't
picking
that
a
catch us
few
up?
or whatever? Anyway,
What dimension are you in? This is the really real world, man. There ain't no coming back.
I could have sworn that caught us up already.
No.
No.
Do I need to break? Do I need to slam the hammer down again and skip a month?
not a whole
No.
month, but we might want to skip a few. I don't know.
You know what I think? I think maybe
I think we should work on Ender Shadow because
Yeah,
yeah.
Well,
Well,
let's go over in the shadows.
All right, go ahead.
yeah. I think we should just keep pushing.
I mean, I do like great with the water. I mean, the water droplets on raft, like they're not overly sized, so it works nicely.
Yeah, but the rain itself, I think, is photoshopped in there.
Yeah, and
think
it's
they
not
just spray the
on the
figures
character.
and then use Photoshop for the rain.
Some of the drops on the edge look good. You just needed to do that layer, and then you needed to do another layer in front
Yep.
Yeah.
of the figures because there's no rain in front.
And that would have helped sell it right there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good composition. I like the
It
composition.
is.
It's a little, I don't know. Everything's, you can make everything out. I'm not sure what's happening in the background, but
I see more ninjas in the background.
yeah,
I
it's
think
kinda
that's
hard-
Daredevil
but
right
I don't
there.
know what's happening. Like I don't know who's taking out who back there. I'm not really
And that-
sure. If
that
there's just
one
more
hand's a
ninjas
little
coming
weird.
in. Yeah, I don't know whose hand that is and why it's grabbing. I don't know. Is it coming towards us? It's not. It looks like it's going away from us, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Mickey Mouse.
Why? Is it the white hand?
Maybe.
Oh, help
I'm trying not to be profiling here. Could be Popeye. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know, but
I mean, it's cool.
yeah,
it's a good
nice.
composition.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
It's a
and-
good
Yeah,
action
just the
scene.
rain. The rain is killing it. Like, yeah, I think you could have. I think you just could have sprayed some mist while you were shooting. I mean, I know that's tricky because you got to do a fast shutter speed, but
You might not have enough light for that. That takes a lot of fracking light if you don't
takes
have
a lot of light.
It
Yeah,
does.
sucks.
It does take a
especially if
lot
you don't
of-
have flash. Ooh. Video lights, you got this stuff on high power because you got to get your shutter speed to at least 500. In my
Yeah,
experience.
there's rain overlays. I mean, if you can find some stock photos, it's tough to find it for free. You know what I mean? But they are out there where they have like levels of rain. You know what I mean? Like it's literally a picture of rain in front of a black background, and you can just do an overlay or a screen on it, and it works really well. But even then, you have to modify it a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
you still have to,
All I know is it took some cojones to spray the Mezco because he's got that pleather belt. That's just all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, as long as you're quick at taking your shot and then drying, then you'll be fine.
yeah.
I'm just saying it took some cojones because I wouldn't have done that.
No, I do it
Um,
all.
Well, you don't know.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
You don't know if he got the belt wet. You know what I mean? It could just be the top of the
Yeah, the
figures.
belt does look relatively dry on this stomach
Yeah.
side, but
Yeah.
who knows?
But overall, great shot, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Good shot. Good shot. All right, Enders, thank you so much for submitting that. We got Calhan up next. I guess the naked Terminators fighting each other because they want that robotic body. Like, that's mine. No, it's mine. No, it's mine.
I wonder if this is the 1/6 scale or the 1/12 scale, because they share the same body, but I can't tell.
Well, it's Mafex T800, so
Mafex,
okay, so bodies, Mafex Terminator 2 version Terminator 2. So
is he me or is he missing some abs?
He's using the Mafex heads on these TB leagues, so I'm thinking
not all he's missing.
This is true.
Yeah. Leave it to Trevor to notice the little things are missing.
Really? Leave it to me? It's front and center, dude.
We know you had the magnifying glass out. Don't lie.
The abs, like, I don't know. Did he blur that? Something?
That's what I'm wondering too. It's like, why is it?
There's nothing on these. I mean, that's the way they look because it's a Terminator, right? So,
and it's the TV League body, so it's a seamless body. Yeah. I'm kind of.
There's just a magnet there for your extra amounts of ridiculous.
It's a cool concept. I like the concept. The lighting's awesome too.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like a factory of these things being produced and.
It's a cool. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I like the concept. I like the composition. I even like the Dutch angle a little bit. Mm-hmm. I wish that foot wasn't cut off, but
yeah.
My main problem is posing here. Look at the leg on that one on the left. Like that foot is like his leg is broken or something.
Yeah,
it's bizarre. And then his fist is kind of like backwards, almost like it's kind of like, out like this as opposed to like getting ready to punch. You know what I mean? It's kind of just. The other one looks good. The one on the right looks pretty good.
Yeah, the one
posing
on
that is nice. It's the one on the
left.
Camera left that's got a little wackiness going on, but it's cool though. I mean,
it's a great concept. I love that he's using like a computer panel. This is
nice.
Like for this back wall. It makes me want to go out and buy some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Because that looks pretty dope. Shine that light through there. Really nice.
Good use, man. Good use of props and
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that tube that I still have been working on that hasn't.
It's a model.
I finally got to light up. Oh my god, that thing! Throw it across the room, but nice. It's cool.
Yeah, really clean.
Job, man.
Really clean. All right, moving on. Ooh, look.
You can skip this one. We talked about this long enough.
No, we didn't talk about this. I think
talked about one that was almost exactly the same. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like the nighttime light. It's cool.
Yeah. That I did like a lot too.
The nighttime is the right time.
I had to double this. This is the same. Both of these are the same exact prop. There's not two separate ones, so I had to paint one in. Shoot it once to move it, paint it in.
You composite?
I guess if that's what this called. So yeah, I mean, and then I lit up the control chip on them, so run that. What?
Did you make that prop in the background?
Yeah.
You couldn't make two of those?
It was annoying to make the first one.
I'm just
And why do I need to make two? I just established that I can make two out of thin air.
You're gonna make a second one. That's your assignment for next Tuesday.
I've just established I can make a second one just with the Photoshop.
Yeah,
just two different layers.
It's good composite. Definitely.
It's good. Like the lighting's
not AI. There's no AI.
This was my favorite one compared to the other one you shot. I like this one better.
Yeah, I just
which one?
Between this and the one in the Coliseum, the daylight one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would agree. I guess. Yeah, I think so.
I like them all.
I just like the light and shadow on this one.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
The Hulk looks sharper
than the shadow
person.
Yeah, it does look a little bit sharper there. I will give it that.
Sucker for nighttime too.
Sucker for what?
Nighttime shots.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep moving.
Very nice, very nice.
We got Casper here with Rick and Morty kind of thing, but Rick and Ted, or is that Morty? I don't know which one's which. Is this Rick?
It's Ted.
That's Rick. Yeah,
that's Ted. Rick. That's Rick. Okay, that seems an appropriate matchup if you ask me, from what I know of the show.
Yeah,
that would be They would be.
These two
would be a wild team
partners.
Up right there.
Yep.
So and that's my only issue with it is like I want to see more of Ted. Like I know it's Ted. That's fine. It's all cool. I think there's a better.
Yeah, I think a lower angle.
Should have shot it from lower up instead of down. Unless you're going to look down from Rick's perspective.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
if they're just hanging out,
perspective.
you know what I mean? Like, I guess, like, I'm trying to figure out like what the story is. If they're just hanging out, then yeah, they could have been on a couch together or something with that. I don't know. I mean, I know that's like the portal to go into another, time dimension or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think just Ted's a little too cropped. You know what I mean? A little
And I
too
can't tell if this is like glued onto his face or he's holding it with another hand because the perspective for this with Ted's face is kind of weird. It looks like he's like.
You know what it is? They're having a party. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're obviously having fun.
Of course.
We won't knock that.
Yeah, I got that.
That's all.
That.
Anything else for Casper here?
Nope.
No, I mean, I like the green lighting. That's cool, but
I would have used more bounce on Rick because I don't know.
So apparently the story according to Casper for this is that Rick is already trashed and Ted is trying to push for more. He's like, hey man, here, have a hit.
Oh, see, I didn't get he was trying to like push the bong on him or anything. So.
Yeah, he's trying to push it on him apparently.
Okay, that's not coming across, but yeah, again, like I think I mean that's a fun story, but I think if they were sitting on a couch together or something and Ted's hand was like literally like handing it over and you could see that he was motioning it towards Rick and Rick is like, laid out on the couch or something like that, I might tell the story better. That's all. Not that this is a bad shot. It just I'm not getting the story, and so I'm like stuck in like what's happening, and that's all. That's me.
All right, we'll keep moving on. Casper, thank you so much for sharing. We got Casey Jones leaning on a box, Toyetic 40.
It'll take 3 months to get there, and I'm sure he's got some good stuff in between, but Casper did a great shot with the Bert and Ernie lately.
Oh, yeah. We looked at that this weekend. Yeah, that was good. The one with the
props.
The blocks that say F you.
I want to give props to Toyetic for getting the opportunity to do the cover for what's his name's book?
Pixel Dan,
Pixel
man.
Dan's book. Yeah.
Robert's
right.
doing
You mentioned
the cover for that's awesome, man. That's really cool.
That is dope.
We met Toyetic 40s this weekend. Have you already met him before?
Yeah, he's been at Legion's Con.
Oh, okay. I met him this weekend then. All right. Fine.
Sure, yeah.
So really cool guy, really nice. He went out to lunch with us, where Trevor finally got to experience this real live Mexican hole in the wall.
This guy,
dude, it was a hole in the wall too, man. Like literally.
But those are the best ones. So
it was good. It was good. I gotta give props. It was good, man. It was good.
As soon as he told me, one of those
the homeless guy hovering over our table was a little bit of a
Yeah, that was that's the first time I've ever had that happen.
Really what I wanted, but yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever experienced that, so I apologize. That was weird.
Matt, the food was delicious.
The employee finally came out and told him to leave, but that took like 20 minutes. We were like pretty much done. Pause. What? Pause. What are you talking about? Pause. Anyway, back to the shot, man. This is a really nice, solid shot. You can see he's got the Ulanzi fogger because there's some tendrils in here. We can, excuse me. Ongoing gag.
Yeah, that's all Ulanzi right there.
Yeah. I like the shot. He's very simple. It's like him waiting for something to happen, and he's just sitting by waiting just to hit some thug, mug a civilian. He's just chilling.
Yeah. The only thing I would address is I would want to dirty up that crate some because it looks too shiny.
I think it's just plasticky.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could dirty it up some, just put some dust on it or whatever.
Hit it with a dull coat or something. Yeah.
Or block the light from hitting that specific spot and just get probably a corner of it and just.
That light is a little hot for me. Like, I would take that down a little bit. I mean, like, you're talking like a dark alley feel for this, and I like that light coming from behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But that light from the right is just, I don't know. It feels a little hot, like there's like a truck coming up, which not to say there couldn't be, but like I think you'd have a different reaction if there was somebody approaching or something. But so I would take that down. The only other thing I would do is maybe swap that Sullivan Street or whatever it is sign and have it the other way to kind of like frame him. It's kind of pulling me out of the the sign on it with the crosswalk and then the phone over there. It's a little weighted. Yeah, on the right hand side.
I don't know if this is going to show up on the other side if he turns the sign around.
Nah, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's needed. But yeah, no, I agree. It's too. Yeah,
and that might not make that probably doesn't even make sense right there because I mean, you know, is that that's picky shit? Like, right? Is that a crosswalk for people?
It's a little less hot.
Maybe even just take that off, you know, in Photoshop or something like that. But like, I don't know, or find something. I don't even think you needed the telephone pole.
Actually,
there,
this one,
or the street sign there.
This
honestly.
one's not as hot.
Yeah, no, this one's not quite as hot.
That I like better. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it, you know, the old hi ho here.
Not bad for a man in his gym jams. Very off the dent.
That is a wow.
You like that one? I worked hard on that one.
That's deep cut right there.
Yeah. I was going through for some 10th Doctor quotes and stuff. I was like, come on, there's got to be something where he's like, praise me.
Timey-wimey.
Anyway, moving on. That's the only thing I got done today as far as those go. Though I didn't get any more. Moving on. 4040. Thank you so much, Robert. It's great meeting you, by the way.
Ooh, this is nice.
Fancy picks, man. We got the Kazor, right? Kazar. Yeah, that guy. I never watched that stuff. I was not a big.
It was a comic book.
That's what I meant. I don't read this Tarzan type stuff, man.
He likes Conan, but he doesn't do Tarzan.
Conan's different, man.
Guy
Conan gets all the women. Tarzan gets one woman.
Tarzan is a guy in a loincloth.
Thank you, Trevor.
With a weapon
don't matter to me.
And fur boots, exactly like Conan. So.
Yeah.
But as I said, Conan gets all the women.
Totally different.
One woman.
Totally different.
Yeah, well, Kazar looks more like Conan than he does Tarzan in that regard.
I am the lighting's cool. I'm kind of curious where that light on the camera right on his face is coming from, because all the light is on the left side.
Yeah, that looks like sunlight.
Maybe it's water reflecting or something.
And then there's that hot spot on his left cheek.
Left cheek, yeah.
Pause. Yeah, the lighting is not. I mean, it looks nice. Like the figure looks nice. It just doesn't have like
to the scene.
Feel like you're in a jungle. You know what I mean? It feels like he's on a set.
Maybe they're shooting
okay.
He could be shooting Tarzan.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mr. Ryan Clark, does Conan have a saber-tooth tiger? No. Point Kazar.
There we go.
There you go.
Conan
I think I would have picked one side and I would have picked the right-hand side, because if you look at the tree behind him, the only other thing is I wouldn't have had the tree, but it's kind of out of focus, like right up and down with his body. It's
behind him. Yeah.
But it's a little out of focus, so it's not bad. But you can see that tree has shadow on the camera side. So I would have had like just the same. I would have just bounced some light on that right hand side and like given it a little bit of light, but not much.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
Overall, it's a nice looking shot though.
It's more of a product shot, but it is very nice.
Yes, it is it's a product shot, but it's set up really nice and it looks really good. And I mean, if you're showing off a figure, like this is cool, and I'd be the props and stuff look good. I'm all right. The one eye looks a little large. That's all.
Paul Morales in the chat. What's going on? Toyota 40s, Rob. You just missed it. We went over your Casey Jones sitting on the box shot. All right. We're gonna keep moving in. Pensy, thank you so much for sharing the not Conan. Bronx Bat in the chat. No, he's not in the chat. What did I say?
In the chat? I was gonna say, oh my god.
That's okay.
I don't know what we're doing here
on the show. Honestly, should reach out.
You know what? I'm gonna reach
out to Bronx Bat.
I'm gonna reach out to
him. Well, they're definitely taking this guy over the coals here. Everybody else is just happy with that. They're fine with that.
Yeah, see, I can't tell what age group does Bronx Bat fit in. Because this looks like old backyard wrestling or early ECW.
All right.
Casper, I have a Pokemon shot to go over in 3 months. I'm going to do it tonight.
Plan ahead, my friend. Plan ahead.
Yes. Good planning, sir. Good planning. You actually want to get your Predator shots in now for
Right.
Predator in June, right?
Right. Yes, yeah, that's a good idea. Do them in April, post them in April, and then we'll go over them right at Predator.
Right on, yeah.
You know what? At the rate we're going, I'm gonna do Christmas shots on Easter, and we'll have it at Christmas.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Why are you trying to slow it down? That's way too slow.
I can get past like a lot of times where like I don't love like crowd shots when it's like recognizable characters, but I mean Bronx does this all the time, and it's kind of comedy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, it's fine that all these characters are just like other characters and he's using them as audiences. I mean, the posing, I guess, is, I don't know.
Not too
I don't
bad.
know what
But it's just the lighting, the harsh
where
lighting.
they're looking at things that are actually happening. Like Joel is looking at, this guy grab him here. He's looking at this guy here, not here, but he's still watching this guy's back. She's watching this guy. He's watching this guy. So I'm able to follow most of the eye lines, which is nice. I don't know who he's looking at. Maybe he's checking her out, which, he might like Sarah Connor. Might be his thing.
For me on this shot, it looks
I don't even care about eye lines. Like it. Oh God, sorry, Pablo.
I was gonna say it's just the lighting again. The lighting looks like the house lights just went on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the
All the
show
house
is over, yet there's still a big crowd and everybody's still looking at the
Yeah, and
fight
again,
over here.
exactly, and he's using the extreme set, which has that built-in shadow, which have an overhead light. This is like, I mean, this is probably one of the easier things to do is like arena lighting. It's like fluorescent light just hanging from above in a little area. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it just should be small, but then you have to kind of focus your shot too. And what I was going to say is like the way, and I don't know these wrestlers. I'm sorry, I'm not good. Is that Roman Reigns? I don't even know. Is that who that is?
I don't know my wrestling figures.
Okay.
It just says Roman is really taking it to Kevin
Okay, so Roman
Owens, so
Reigns.
I assume.
So I would say like he can't really grab him, like, right? So like why not hide the hands behind him and have him like putting him over the ropes or something and have the crowd behind him so that they could be out of focus.
Yeah.
And focus in on that tight shot. Like you don't have to show the whole body all the time. Like this figure obviously can't do a lot with this jacket. This torso looks like it's like really limited and stuff. So, use what you got, and like, the ring looks great. So use the ring. I would have like had his head over the ring or something like that. Have him pushing his head down or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a wrestling move or not, but I would have done something like that. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
I agree with
League of Extraordinary Sixers says it won't matter anyway for me because there will be a time jump for sure, and my photos will get skipped.
You know what?
over.
I'm gonna call
we
a time
won't
jump
skip over
onto her
that.
photo next. I'll look for one of her photos, and that's where we'll start.
Just one?
No, well,
We
I'll look
skipped
for her
like
photo.
a plethora of
like,
them.
up ahead, and
We'll do a
start
jump.
there.
Jump
I think we just jump to all her photos.
to the left and a step to the right. Is that what it is?
Poetic
the cheat
40s,
code for
you are
Contra?
most welcome. I mean, Trevor had to complain about the homeless
Time
guy,
warp,
but I'm
Pablo.
glad you were fine with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was right behind Rob too the whole time. It's like,
Yeah, he was. He was.
we're all just talking like he's not there, and he's just kind of standing there.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, Bronx Bat. Thank you so much for sharing. We got Clone Wars Fiber first.
Ooh.
This is a nice scouting shot here. I like the pose on this. Got water here.
Mist everywhere. That's
Mist
nice.
everywhere. Ooh.
I like that shot.
I like
He's
this
using
one.
a
I like
colonial
this one
marine
better.
weapon, and that's
Oh.
actually he wouldn't be using a colonial marine weapon. So
This is
I
crossing
gotta
the
go with this one.
streams. This is crossing the streams. I'll
This
take
is crossing the street.
I'll take it.
I like the second one. I think right.
Yeah, second one.
Yeah, I like the
little less
contrast in it,
overdone with
especially
the,
with the water base. It works better than the more dust color tones.
Yeah, it gives it nicer movement too. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
It looks more cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna have to get the Moadib replacement.
Yes. Not bad for a man in his gym jams. Very off the dent.
I was trying to get that last moan of hers out of it. It just didn't happen though. I was like,
It just didn't happen.
I couldn't cut it. It was just because otherwise it would cut the dent. She went the right when he said couldn't do it.
This is nice though. I really like this.
Yeah, this is a good one, man. This is good. In fact, I feel like I kind of came up short on this one, man. I think this gets the full treatment.
More deep. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
We need to retire that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I just
knows-
felt like the
who
other one
knows?
was too small, and I just not.
Does everybody know the Arthur Dent reference in that too?
Yes.
the Hitchhiker's Guide to this Galaxy? He's talking about it in his Jim Jams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, that'll work.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Clone Wars 501st.
Very nice.
Doesn't need our help there. Casper, again, this is your second one already. Should we continue with this one or skip this one, Casper?
I kind of like the composition on this.
I like it. I just would like to see what he says because it's pretty early still, and we're already on his number 2.
Hey, he'll chime in.
Yeah, give him a second to chime in. We'll go forward one and see if he chimes
I
in.
don't see another one of his that I think is his anyway.
Well, let's go over to Adrian's real quick.
No. I think we're safe. Let's just go over it.
Yeah, we're
You
safe.
want,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
all
we're
right,
safe.
all right.
We're
The
safe.
panel has spoken.
Yeah.
I
I like the composition on this. This is fun.
I do. Yeah, I agree with you. Composition's awesome.
Like this shot.
Get in my belly.
What I would have done is remove the fog or whatever effect that's in Belly Bomb's mouth.
Lou, what have you done with Lou?
Yes.
You love those fog stickers. Don't lie to me.
But see, I know how to use the fog stickers.
Lou,
I like
what
the
have you
second
done with
shot
Lou?
better. You go to the second shot, Mouse.
Go to the second shot,
Oh, it was
Maz.
the second shot. Okay.
The tighter crop is nicer.
Yeah, I do like that one better. Yeah.
That looks good. Belly Bomb looks more in focus, but I still would remove that mist area where his mouth is,
Yes.
just to make it look more like an abyss. Like, okay, the black hole. I see teeth. I'm scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The fog's a
Yeah.
little overdone everywhere.
Yeah, it's a little heavy. Yeah.
You know what?
Especially around Shredder. Is that Shredder, I'm assuming?
Shredder on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Especially over his head. Like it's because it's a nice composition. Like I really like this is a good guy in the background coming after guy in the foreground type of shot. And I like that it's a landscape. But yeah, the fog's a little it
I'm
takes
not
a-
too sure with how brightly lit that helmet is.
That's a
either.
little hot. That's
Yeah,
a little hot. That's
on
in
yellow.
shadow, actually. I would have rather had that in shadow. Yeah, I don't think he even needed that to light that up.
I mean, I get the fog coming out of his belly because, I mean,
breath.
if you know the character, he
I don't.
spews out gases like
Ew.
Well, then it should be green fog.
yeah.
That's
I
not-
mean, if you would have been able to do it green, that would have been great. I mean, but I get the concept of why he put so much fog there is because like the dude burps up gases.
Oh, he actually does that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a feature. Okay.
Plot thickens a
He's
worm
not a
and a
plot.
virus.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this much. Being as white as the helmet is supposed to be, I like the color of yellow that's bouncing off of him.
Was
So-
that white?
It's a white figure.
It's
Like,
a white helmet. Yeah.
the armor, instead of being silver, it's white.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I agree with Maz. The only thing I would have done is like not have that light over there and just had like a bounce card because your main figure is the dude. What is his name? With the
Belly Bomb.
Belly Bomb. That's your main subject right there. The fact
Pablo
that you can
Jr.
make out Shredder is fine, but you didn't need to let him up. I don't think.
And does nobody mention the Krang thing on him?
That Krang is
I
on
don't
him.
even see the Krang thing.
The Utron.
What's up, dude?
Krang
but-
thing.
What's up?
The Krang thing.
No
Spit on my
chewing.
Krang.
Like Krang is on his leg, like crawling up, ready to like take over. So, because that's basically the figure itself, because it comes with Krang on top of his head in the comics of Archie comics. Basically, that's what happens. So it looks like he's trying to recreate that in a way, like, okay, Shredder's down. I'm gonna climb on top of your head and control you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, in the Archie comic books, yeah, that.
I just knew he had that robotic body thing he lived in. I don't know what he
No, it's different in the Archie comics.
That's different in the Archie comics because he
Okay.
never had the android body. He would climb.
Actually, the 2003 TMNT
Hey, sure.
cartoon series, that Shredder is actually Krang or Neutron.
Utron.
Oh.
Yeah, Utron. He lives in his belly.
Yeah.
Just give a shout out to Yes Chewing because we're not negative here, sir. We're not.
No, yes, chewing is his alter ego.
Well, we're not gonna be negative. It's yes, and I just said a whole bunch of knots and no's, but yes, Chewing.
Yeah, this is
Anyway.
cool, man. I like this.
All right,
Yeah, this is
Casper,
dope.
man,
Good
we're gonna
job,
move
Casper.
on.
I
We're
love the
gonna
lighting
skip
on
you the
it,
rest of the
man.
night. Sorry.
Ooh.
Dude, Adrian photography, doing some night shots, not in the kitchen this time. Got the Bratz car.
Got the night lighting down, man.
Yeah.
He does.
Got the Grim City phone booth here. I would like a little bit more light on
the
Car.
headlight.
on him, Casey.
Uh,
He's got a white mask. I would like to punch that out a little bit more.
He's a little dark. I don't know what the focus here. I think this would have been a great. Go ahead, Lou. Sorry. Let me think about this. I'm talking to mine.
Because I think Maz is right, because you see the overcast from the light on the top and it's hitting the bat and the hair, but his face is down. He's down, but he should have some type of bounce light from the headlights, because you see the headlights on the Bratz vehicle lit up and there's no beams. So, that's something that could have been added, maybe using finger lights to kind of trick the eye, making you think that that's the beam light that's coming through it, like it could use a little bit of reflective light, especially if it's a night shot and you see a car pulling up or a car is just sitting there and the lights are on. You're going to get some light, moving around more so than what you see there.
Yeah, I say you got a light source up here, obviously light in his back here and light in his head, or hair light. I'd put a little bounce card down here and maybe send a little bit back up to him.
Yep.
Just for what Lou said with the lights and the headlights and stuff.
Yeah, so he's just reinforcing what I just said.
I got a crop on this one.
Crop mask.
Hold on. I got it. This thing's making me stupid. I got to remove it and then add it. Okay, and then Sketch says probably could have boost the white in post if he does. Yeah, that is another option as well.
Better right there already.
Yeah, it was a little far.
Nice and tight.
Yeah,
like this.
Yeah,
like you got
all
the
you
car
need.
that's really cool and bold, and it's actually like if you look at the lines, it's framing. Framing him. So like I like this, and he's on the third. You could even see it like something like that too. Maybe a little tilted or something.
Yeah.
Steve Morrow calling out the Trevor. He's Trevor Williams, the cropper topper.
Yep.
The cropper topper.
Crop top.
Hashtag cropper topper.
Yeah, hashtag cropper topper. Exactly. League. What do y'all think about the tire wheel being cut off?
Do we have a video for that?
The tire wheel
It would just be the foot video, and I know you guys are done with that.
No, we're not doing the foot video for that.
No, I don't. The wheels in a car are not like feet. You know what I mean? Like, I think this like you could cut this off so much like that it still looks like a car. I mean, he didn't have much more than this. It's the Bratz car, so it's a real long hood on it. But I think this is enough. I think he's got like a nice little shine on the wheel, so it kind of tells the story, and it's just a little more dramatic this way. It's a little more compact, and it tells a little bit more of a tight story. You know what I mean? I would have maybe had him like walking from the phone booth or something, or leaning on the phone. I don't know. Like what is he doing there? Where's he walking from? But something like that could be a little more dynamic.
His car's pulling up, and he's ready to.
I almost want to pull my Popeye shot.
Yeah.
Gabriel says cutting wheels and feet in the same shot. What would Mike say?
You can see the foot, like it's fine. Like, yeah.
No, but that was funny. See, he's telling a joke.
I get where he's coming.
It's called humor, Trevor.
Thanks. I don't know anything about humor.
There we go.
Sketch says that Dutch gave it a bit more spice.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's a little
like jalapeno.
Like a jalapeno.
Exactly.
Lee says, I like the perspective. Was curious about the rules about the wheels being cut off. Exactly, Gabriel. Yeah.
No, I don't think. I mean, like, all right. Let me go back to Photoshop here. If you did, what's up? Oops, what the hell's going on here? Where's my crop? If you did that, I mean, even that, like, I don't know. It's
too much headroom.
See a wheel. I just don't like this as much. It's a little too tight.
No,
it's still too. This is nice. This is like gives you a little separation. It's on a road. It's a little further away, but it's got some depth to it. But I don't think cropping the bottom of the wheels off is a problem. I don't know.
It doesn't qualify for inanimate objects. Like it has to be no.
Yeah, exactly.
A tire can be cropped wherever.
Exactly. Crop away.
Crop away.
We got Alan Rapport in the chat. What's going on, man? Hey folks, cooking dinner and watching.
Nice.
Well, thank you. Welcome. All right.
Very nice, though. The lighting's great.
Yeah, I love the lighting. I do love the lighting. But yeah, I agree that Casey needs to pop a little bit more, but it's still the lighting is pretty nice.
Yeah, this could take like all right while you're still on there, and I didn't think you were going to still be on there, but
Well,
like,
I was about to leave it and go to the next shot, but y'all,
you could pop it a little bit with some light, you know what I mean, and probably tweak that a little bit. If I had like the raw photo or something like that, you could go into it a little more deep. But like
You could give it that look, that god light, like there's the light from overhead. You know?
yeah,
and you could even conceivably put a little bit of radio blur on those rims, just a tiny bit. No, you can. You can't.
Because the car's parked. Why would it be?
We don't know that. It could be pulling up. That's why he's standing
blurring.
there. If it was parked, I would think he's walking in front of it.
Disregard what Moss just said about blur.
Don't blur anything, please.
I do what I want.
You can do it. But
yeah, you can do it, but don't give that advice to people.
But to encourage people.
All right.
You
Eddie and his
keep
toys.
that to yourself.
Eddie and his toys.
Keep that shit to yourself.
We have a wizard, Harry.
This is nice.
Wizard.
You're a wizard. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. Is that the what torch is that? Is that the Indiana Jones?
Torchwood. That's a Torchwood torch.
Conan. No. I'm sorry. That is the Solomon King torch.
No. The
King
flame. I think the flame is, but not the torch.
King Conan. Then let me see my box.
It might be, but no. That Solomon Kane's is it's a little more iron looking.
I hope it takes us 10 minutes to figure this out. I would love that. That would be great.
I don't think it's important to the story.
I think it's very important.
It matters.
Where that is from.
I got.
You guys figured it out.
Your box right there for the.
I do like the lighting on this shot though.
Lighting's really nice. Yeah.
Lighting's fantastic.
I'm a little saddened that the flame is not hitting in this corner here and lighting up this area. I mean, I like the shadow for the photography aspect of it, but this would be lighting that shadow up. He's on this side of it.
There's light on there, though. I mean, yes and no. It's hitting his face. I mean, I think it's not a bad representation of a torch.
Hitting his face and not hitting the inside of here either.
Well, again, like that could be.
It's in front of him.
Outside the whatever. Okay, possibly, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, it's the King Conan.
King Conan.
Okay.
Damn.
My one issue with this is the cape on the camera right. It's just very like crazy and wrinkly. Like it doesn't look like it has any kind of like form or weight to it. It's just like kind of crinkled it up.
We have a new show. Yeah, name that accessory.
Yeah. that I would have had that flowing backwards. You know what I mean?
Over his shoulder, actually, probably, and have his other hand out.
The only thing I would have done with this is have him looking camera right or something like that, or even camera left, like just not straight ahead. He's just kind of standing there. He's very stoic. You know what I mean? Yeah. So have some movement. Have him, holding something, a staff or a sword, and looking. I mean, these hero shots. I mean, you want to have him doing some sort of action. You know what I mean? It's not just stiff, straight up and down shot. You know what I mean? That's all.
And to address the lighting, what I would do if you had for example, a loom cube or with a snoot, anything with a snoot, you could just kind of let it, bring it from up here, point it kind of down like this. And that's going to hopefully widen out and hit him all throughout here. And have it a little bit in front of him too, because you want to get that light in here. And that would make it a lot more appropriate. What do you got there?
You keep with the snoot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's like your extra little snoot thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you don't have to use a loom cube. You could use whatever your light is and put like a toilet paper roll thing on it or something. Just anything.
Yeah, you could definitely do that,
just make your own.
And you could
Sorry?
light paint that too if you've got an open, if you got like a second or so of your shutter speed. And then what I mean by
fire.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was just saying that way your light's kind of following in with the fire. I mean, you're still not going to get this corner where I would want, but Trevor says you don't need it. But so just come down.
Oh, you could paint that too. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could paint that as well too. If you want to do
just that downward angle, so that way your whole torch is lit up on the top of it. Which this light's definitely going to be hitting the top of that torch, and there wouldn't be that shadow right here. And you would hopefully get some light, kind of in a more of a rounded kind of thing on him, which would kind of give you the impression it's coming from here. I mean, you're gonna have to lie to it, you have to, but just something
and all I want to explain, because like I have I have some characters in some shots where people are just standing there, but their bodies are turned. The waist is turned. There's maybe his foot is up on the step, above. Just some motion. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be an action shot. It doesn't have to be super, Marvel the Comics way action, but like some sort of motion would be cool.
Thank you, Casper. Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying that you were number 2ing in the number 2. All right,
you were belly bombing yourself.
How you doing, buddy?
He was belly bombing himself. Yeah,
we missed you this weekend, Commander Green. I was sad that you couldn't make it. Trevor was even saying, "Man, it was great Apparel was here because you're boring as shit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Man, that's not cool. Why am I boring?"
He did say that verbatim.
Yeah, he just said, "Man, you're a horrible host." Where's Commander Green? Anyway, Eddie and his toys. Thank you so much for participating this week.
Nice, man. No, it's a good shot.
It's a good shot. No, yeah.
Raven Eyes Studio.
Pops.
We got John Berthenol in the house, man, and he's here to avenge us or punish something. I don't. Funko Pops are not my game with photography, so I'm like having a hard time looking past that.
Seen a Funko Pop shot though.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep. There's the Pops. What's the Pops guy that we usually get?
Oh, I know you're talking about, but I can't think of the full name. Is Pop something? Pop and Son? Is it?
Something Pops.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
Something Pops.
I thought it was like Pop and Son or something.
Here's my thing with Pops. When you do Pops, you've got to light them like Pablo knows this, like Lego. Like, it's like you're lighting this specifically because this is a toy and it's a pop, and it's got to have, like, I don't know, like realistic lighting just doesn't really work for these things. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to have some almost not fantasy, but like, it's just got to be lit like a product because it looks like a product. You know what I mean? And you can go crazy like that other one we saw with Khazar. Yeah, like that kind of lighting would be great on a pop. You know what I mean? Because it's just
great on a pop. Yep.
It's got you'd have rim lighting on there, and it would like accentuate the weird shape of the head and stuff like that. This is
you definitely want to backlight this more and pull him off the
soulless eyes.
Yeah, like the purple from the. I know it's just graffiti; it's not a light, but who cares? Like, put like a purple rim light behind there or something, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bad shot though. It's really not. It's just with the pop, there's so little you can really articulate here. I mean, all you can do is turn its head. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If that.
And
it's a bobblehead. Marvel's are all bobbleheads.
Yeah, this one's a bobblehead. This one I think would actually look good from below. You know what I mean? Like, if you could. And I've done with the bobbleheads. Like, it was a long time ago. The only time I think I ever shot a pop. But like, you can put some material in there to kind of keep it, in a position, you know what I mean? And keep the spring from moving, and like have it look down or look up or something.
Yeah. You can wedge something in there so it looks up or
so
down.
You're not ruining the spring or anything like that, or take the spring off. I don't know how they work, but this would look. I mean, it's the Punisher. If he's looking down and he's got a gun, and you're kind of coming from that perspective from the ground, it could be kind of look.
One
cool.
batch,
Otherwise,
two batch.
Yeah.
I used to have the chase of this one.
Which
is holding Daredevil's mask.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got street cred.
You sell that for $200.
I got street cred. Jesus.
I don't know how much I sold it for. It's gone
if
now.
you have street cred because of Pops, good God.
Man, I used to have the Panda Pool, Flock, Chase.
How about street cred and Pops?
All right, moving on. Raven Eyes. Thank you so much. Fireball here.
Youth of
Funko. Yeah. Oh, that blue light's just too.
I like this a lot, but look at this, man. Look at that crop there. Like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And then you get here, and
you don't see the light coming through behind the window.
Yeah.
Which is
if you had cropped it, if you had done this,
I
would be giving you a Moa Deeb right now.
No.
Well, but I'd give him the Jim Jams, but either way, you'd be getting, and this is still nicely lit. It's just way too much that doesn't need to be here.
Blue light's being so hot the way it is on that side, my eye just gets drawn that way.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You shouldn't.
You want
shouldn't see that light, man. That's crazy. And I think I see his living room behind the other window.
So yet another reason to just, this is your crop right here. This the Instagram actually in this case did it for you.
Yeah. I mean, I know those windows are cool, but put it behind them and have a light coming through, like from above, so that you whatever, like, or behind the figure. You know what I mean? It looks like there's another window on that back wall, or maybe that's not a window, but you could use it behind there and have the light coming through. And man, if that light was coming through one of those windows behind that figure, so it was blocking it, and you just had the light back there, and you had a fog,
that'd be pretty nice.
That would be awesome.
But the other thing is, like, I don't see any connection between. It looks like there's a fire pit or something in the middle of this. This is a great dial. I know we've seen this dial before, but like, have him grabbing the skeletons, holding up a skeleton. Like, there's no interaction between these skeletons. They sort of look like they're like,
unfortunately,
I think get out of the way.
Static. I think this figure's
Which
static
one?
though.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't see any joints on them at all.
That beast, it's I forget who makes it, but it's from Berserker.
Berserk, yeah.
Yeah, and I think the figure itself is static. I don't think it has any articulation at all.
Okay,
it's a statue.
Well, then I might have just focused on the figure itself. You know what I mean? Because the skeletons look like they're kind of like the boss just walked in and they're like, "Whoops, got to get out of here." They're not like scared. They're kind of just doing a little job. Like, whoa, I'm gonna get out of here.
Wasn't it in Army of Darkness where the skeletons say, "We gotta get the hell out of here"?
Yeah, they're all running for their lives and stuff.
That's right. Yeah,
well, Cannonball, man,
is totally right about this. Like, it would have worked if you cropped it like that.
Yeah, the colors here are really nice, but this light is just way too distracting, and it looks like you're trying to play to the diorama and less to the figure. So, we've talked about that too in the past. So remember,
absolutely,
try not to do that. All right, moving on. We got V for Vendetta at night. He's got a rose, and he's looking at the rose. This is Adrian's photography again. Night shot, and there's some beer on the ground. So, people don't appreciate the alcohol. That's cool.
Beer here.
All it's missing is the soundtrack from, what was it, Batman Forever? Kiss from a Rose.
Seal.
Seal, yeah.
Seal, baby.
What do you guys think? I got some thoughts, but I'll hold off. I feel like I'm jumping in every time. So
I think the blacks are too lost.
Yeah,
like you lose a lot of the detail. It's just like a void. Like he's missing a body. It's like it's all blended into the shadow. I would have wanted to see some of that detail pop up a little bit more. Like, I think the blacks are just too crushed there.
Yeah. I don't know about the doorway and having it cropped up and being that tight. It looks like it's an Instagram straight up and down shot and then tilted. That's and I know that's not all complete because it's him capturing the shadow from the doorway that we're looking through, but it's an eyesore. It looks like infinity mixed with the infinity inside the blacks of the figure, and you kind of like, we need a little bit more light. We need something to pull him out.
Yeah, I think that's like to me, like the right hand side looks like the edge of a dial, like not like a brick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just looks like the dial got cut, and I don't know, that throws me off. But even without that, I think you're right, Pablo. The light. I mean, the props. I think right off the bat, the props pulled me out. Like the ground doesn't look dirty enough, and I know that's the dial's fault, but like it's a very clean looking garbage can. Again, it's what you have. You're using it, but maybe dirty it up, maybe weather it or something like that.
Little wash on it.
Yeah, something like that. And then just the scene itself, like, I don't know, like I think it needs a different perspective or maybe even a tighter shot. Like I think it could have gotten rid of all the prop stuff, like that typical alleyway. There's a beer can, and I've done it. I know it. I know how that's how it goes. You're trying to sell an atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like, it works.
Yeah, some atmosphere, aerosol, or fog would have probably gone a long way with this
On
one.
the ground, fog would have been good. Yeah, if you've got that, but
Not a
given
heavy like
No.
swamp like dry ice
Nope.
fog, but just
Nope.
some low
like
laying
London
haze on the
rolling
ground.
fog along
Yeah.
the ground, or whatever.
It would have helped make the dio not look so clean on the bottom. It would have just looked more lived in environmentally wise.
Yeah, I think he was trying with the can and the paper and seeing the trash can, but you know what? Based on the minimalistic of the details added to the props into the overall shot, it kind of reminds me of like Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, Spider-Man walking through the alley of New York at that time. It's clean. It's not like what we come to know and recognize as an alley. You see an alley, it looks like it's been pissed. It has trash everywhere, rats live in there, and stuff like that. Like this is clean. Like you could walk by and not worried about getting mugged.
And maybe if he was centered, I think it would have been a really nice shot, like to get in tight on the rose and the face. You know what I mean? And like just really kind of close in on that.
Yeah.
Not really sure what the rest of it is doing for the story. Is all I'm getting at. It's kind of like set decoration and doesn't really have much to say. So I think I would have cropped this in tight. But I do, the doorway I think would have worked if he was centered on the doorway. I think that's the other thing is that he's like cropped on one side of it. And it would have been a little more dramatic and more poster-like if he was like centered on it or something. I don't know.
Would you
a lot of different things you could do, obviously, but
Would you say this is almost like a product shot? Like they're just showing off the figure?
Nah, because there's not
dark for
enough.
that.
It's not lit enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To really show off the product. I mean, I
Okay.
would have had some back. I think I would have had maybe a yellowish light coming from behind him. You know what I mean? As like a gas lamp or something. I mean, that's that time. I mean, it was later than that, but
No, he's contemporary. 2005, man.
Well, it didn't take place in 2005, did it? Oh, I
Yeah, it
guess
did.
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if it took place
I
at
was
any
like
time, it would have been
80s.
after 2005 because it was after
that was
the U.S. fell apart or whatever, supposedly.
But anyway, like a street lamp, then, like coming from behind him or something like that would have been interesting.
What's going on in the shadows?
I have a
But then
question. I have a
looks
question
good.
though for Adrian. If they can comment or something later. But if you made this dio, I'm assuming you made it. If you bought it, that's a whole other thing. But if you made this dio, one of the things I would have probably done just to kind of roughen up this area is maybe some corkboard for the floor, and then paint that the street color, and that's going to give it some texture. Where it looks a bit more like asphalt or something than this smooth like stage kind of flooring you got here.
Yeah. Sure.
But that's just my thoughts on that.
Good job, though.
Yeah, good job. Keep it up, Adrian. You know
Night
you got
lighting
it.
is great, man. Like you got that night lighting down. It looks really good.
We got Warforged in the
Nice.
happening here. Shooting the Warhammer. This is the Horus. Horus.
Oh, look, he's an expert.
I know what this is, but I can't remember the name of it because I want to
Warhammer.
buy these guys. This is the not the Horus Legacy, but not. It's damn it, I'm just not going to get it in time.
Oh, time's up. I'm sorry. Thanks for
Yeah, I know. I lost, man. Totally lost.
got some rice-a-roni for you.
No, but I'm looking at buying these guys too at some point. They're like the offshoot of the Horus thing or whatever. Anyway.
This is cool. I think the blood is sort of well done. That's tough to do.
Yeah, blood is hard to do, especially without any physical
I think it could be
representation.
darker, but it's not bad.
It's
There's
not
just
bad,
some
no.
places where it kind of breaks, like that one on the bottom there. It's got a little shadow around it or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is hard to do. Like, so I think he did a pretty decent job. I mean, these things are easy to clean. I would have done a little fake blood mix up and like spread some on him. You know what I mean? Sprayed it on him or
Well,
splattered
there's
it
some on him.
No, I don't think there is.
Well,
I think that's
all
all
right.
Photoshop.
Yeah, it's
All right.
it's done. in
By the
post.
way, Ender's Shadow is going back to our
So, he did a good,
Turtle in the
pretty
Rain
good job
thing?
with it, I would say. Yeah. Yes.
He says the rain was practical, so I
It
guess
was. Well, how come we
I
didn't see
guess
it
he
in the
was
figure?
shooting it farther enough back so it wouldn't hit his belt, and or his shutter speed was too slow.
Maybe
to
it
get-
was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to light it up more from the back if you're going to use video lights, and you need to increase your shutter speed to get it a bit more solid. But anyway, it was a nice shot, man.
It was a nice shot, though, man. Yeah, I mean, it was good.
Back to this one, though. Back to this one. I like how this stands out, though. He's doing better, pulling the figure out of his background.
Yeah, I do like the lighting on this a lot.
And that like red contrast
he's got going on. Yeah, and I like the god light that he's got going on. It's kind of like surreal, but like that's like that works for this. You know what I mean? I think the light on the eye, which I'm assuming is artificial, right? Like
it's Photoshop. You don't have light.
That's nice and subtle, and it really looks like it's lit up. You know what I mean? There isn't like glowing like. Even the characters on the ground like are, innocuous. You know what I mean? So that they're not in the way. They're not like taking over. And I think I might have had one. I don't even. Is that a leg? I guess that is his foot, right? That big giant thing at the bottom there. I guess that's.
This is his leg. Yes.
Yeah, that's part of the.
That's the other one. That's the foot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. I like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this
one.
Would
have cropped it from the right a little bit. Just you don't need all that space, I don't think. But
then he would have cut off part of the foot.
Yeah,
both. It's all right. That's all right. It's hidden as it is. So
Mike will be pissed.
Yeah,
nah,
it doesn't matter. He's never here.
No, well, it doesn't really matter on this though because it's cut off by
it's hidden
object.
already.
It's not cut by the cropped. So
you just don't want to see the video.
Yeah. No, there's a difference though when it's cropped and then when it's cut off because there's a foreground object in in the way.
Yep.
It's a big difference from doing that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have missed anything if you cut it off to that little ankle part. You know what I mean on the right. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah. All right.
But it's
on Warforged. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Look at this one. Haha.
Skip this.
Ho hee hee.
Why would you?
Oh my God! What? How did I not see that? What the hell? Wow!
This is the one that
I did see this, but I liked it. Okay.
This is the one he got roasted for.
There was no way to do it because he.
Yeah, I know.
You can't elongate his torso because he's dragged on the floor. Then it doesn't look right.
This is my favorite shot out of this. Planet Hulk. This is my favorite shot right here.
I like the one with Silver Surfer better.
Yeah, but I like this one better. This one's more like, didn't I tell you, you will pay?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
this is
that bricks something.
Everything.
Yeah, it's beautifully composed.
Mm-hmm.
I could have had his head in his hand instead, but I really wanted you to be able to see that it was Reed, and then after the fact, realized that this is really kind of weird.
Well,
pause.
After the fact,
I didn't put that together, but I think just a little more light on Hulk's face would have worked a little bit too. But
I kind of played it because his helmet's blocking a lot of that light from the direction. I see where you're coming from.
Does his head sit like? Because I didn't mean to even open these and played with them. Is it turned like that, or is that like a bendy wire in there?
There's a bendy wire.
Oh, it's a bendy wire in there.
Yeah, maybe if it had been up and like more like lobbed to the side or something like that, you know what I mean? And right into that spot where Spider-Man's leg is, you know what I mean? If his head
over here this way,
and it had been like kind of like off to the side as opposed to down like that.
Well, I was kind of having like physics took over because he's unconscious.
I get what you're talking about, but like if he gripped him a little bit
higher and maybe got that turn,
weird. Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's a great story. I love the story.
All right, we'll keep moving because
very, very nice, and the angle is cool.
Yeah, the angle is pretty cool.
I like that downward. I was pretty happy with that too.
I like overhead. Bird's eye,
Here's Poetic 40s with some turtles, man, and now that we know he's the turtle guy, it even makes more sense. That is the Mezco Spider-Man there, Mark.
Yep.
You thought his head was just cat. You didn't see his head at all. What were you thinking? All right.
Where was your mind at?
Yeah. Where was your mind at? I like this as a nice clean shot of these. This makes me think that these turtles aren't bad, and I didn't buy these ones.
Yeah, they're not bad at all. It's just that they were lacking in the soft goods department, and they kind of skimped on Donnie. Leo, Mikey, and Raph were good. The standout figure out of this pack is actually Raph because his head sculpts are the most unique out of all of them.
What's up, Henrock? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Henry.
What's going on, Henry?
Speaking of Donnie, I met Eddie Reyes. He played Donnie, right? I met him this weekend. Really nice guy. And you know what I didn't realize until I started talking to him? He was a little kid in The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I was like, holy shit. But what I was really talking to him about the whole time was the fact that he got to kick the crap out of the Rock in the rundown.
Yeah.
I was like, I bet that was fun, wasn't it? And he was like, well, it was a stunt double. I was like, damn it. Not him, but the Rock. Damn it. But no, he even like posed with a picture with me, even though I didn't offer him any money. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So really cool. He's
And
really
he walked
calm,
away. He's like, dick.
No, I was like, man, I don't have it. I've done my damage. My wallet's bleeding, and he's like, no, we're gonna do it anyway. I was like, well, okay. So it was just really cool, man. Really cool.
Typical bastard running freebies.
I didn't ask for it. He came over there and said, hey, man.
Legitimate.
I think I would like
Gregu,
to
yeah,
up
man.
just a little bit to get more.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
And down a little bit, like to get more of
He was a little kid in Red
the
Sonja.
left-hand side.
This one, yeah.
Are we talking about this one still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I thought we were still talking about that.
No,
Yeah,
I'd gotten out of it already. So.
You got into a tangent.
Yeah, tangent.
Yeah, I kind of do regret not getting these, but I'm okay.
I don't regret it.
Because these would have worked great with the NECA Turtle Band.
They do. They definitely do.
You can put them. Oh no, it's my truck. You can't use my truck.
No, I don't want your truck. I'll just print my own.
Yes, I like this shot a lot. I mean, it looks like. I mean, the only one that's weird is like Donnie because it looks like he's leaning up against something, and I don't see what he's leaning up against. It's like he's standing weird, but is he leaning? I don't know.
I think it's
because he's tilted kind of back a little bit, like he's against an object instead of standing up in a like a more ready pose.
Yeah, I think that's due to the Dutch angle. That Dutch angle is making it appear that way because he looks more hunched, like he's linked, but because.
Yeah, I would have hunched him forward if I was going to use this Dutch angle then, because that's bothering me.
It's the Dutch angle because I noticed that too. I'm like, oh, it's the Dutch angle because Raph's feet. You can see that. Oh, I would have planted Raph's foot on his left foot, not the right foot, the left foot a little bit more, maybe even a little bit on the right foot. Planted it a little bit more because I can see it like up a little bit. He's hiding it with the shadows, but on the other side, it's not flush.
Whose foot are you talking about?
Fael's foot.
Oh, this one, left foot.
No, next one. Like it's not flush. His legs are spread.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, you gotta twist that ankle joint a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
don't know why he cut out Leo though. I mean, I know there's form, and you're trying to make.
Yeah, the Leo is a little chopped off. I don't love that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either.
I think this is a little tighter together and like. Gone a little lower on this one.
Well, I'm curious whether Instagram cropped it that way.
That could be it too, because
no, because
that's his crop for this.
That's his crop. So. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that should have been a wide shot.
I think so too. I think it would have been a good landscape shot, actually.
Yeah,
because you don't need all this extra room
up top. No,
it's interesting. I do like you got to get real low, and you got to get them real tight, and give it that like distorted. Looking up at the, toward the top of the building type of thing to get that, to make use of all that space. But,
Static Wick's asking a question here in the chat. Do you guys use anything to take the plastic shine off figures for photos? Any tricks to share? Diffusion helps a lot.
You can do a matte spray over on the.
You could gel coat them.
Sure, what's it called, Mr.?
You could do that, yes. Or you can make sure to diffuse your light really well, and that usually helps out without having to put stuff on it.
Yeah, but if it actually works better, you'll protect the figure. You'll seal whatever is on it, and it's just a matte sealer. But it's the Mr. G's or
Mr. Super Clear, isn't it?
Yeah, Mr. Super Clear. Yeah, but get the matte, not the. You don't want the crystal clear glossy one.
No, matte.
No, yeah, you need to get the matte, and that'll. Because that worked. So I did that with all my NECA Ninja Turtle cartoon figures, and it took that shine away, and you don't get that gloss whenever you shoot them. So
I don't know why they don't do that. It's weird.
It's weird that they don't do that.
It's China factory, man. They like, oh, this is cheaper.
Yeah. But that's one of your best bets. Is to
There's
get
Mr.
that.
Hobby too, and there's Mr. Super Clear. I don't know why they're all Mr., but yeah, there is too.
Yeah, and I think it's
What
the
do we
same
use?
company too. I don't know why they just label it differently though.
Yeah. What do we use to use light?
Tracing paper, I would use.
Yeah,
Ryan.
tracing paper. Parchment paper can work in a pinch if you need it, but you're going to need more light to shine
A little
through because it's a little
thicker,
thicker.
it's a little thicker, yeah.
Tissue paper is really cheap. If you want to go to the store and buy tissue, you know, the present paper, the
And
tissue
another
paper.
good
I
thing to
use
do
that
is
occasionally.
white pillowcases also work.
Yeah,
White
that's a little thick.
Your T-shirt, if you're in
A white T-shirt, yeah.
Well,
white-
T-shirts and like paper towels and stuff are going to require you to push more light through because they're not as transparent, but they will disperse white light and whatnot. But you're going to need more light.
I mean,
in
a
the
real
occasion.
pinch of Fruit of the Looms, you could just take those off and
Yeah. Unless you get skid marks, then we don't want to see it. Oh, you went there, Pablo.
even more diffusion if you want.
It's a cloudy day outside.
paper towel works too.
Okay, we went way too far tangent on that one.
What's going on, low-key collector? How you doing? Glad you made it for the skid mark comment.
Or here's another
So
one.
anyway, Warforged JP.
Here's another one for you. A plastic bag.
Yeah, that could work too. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't like set any. If you've got, I don't know, it depends on what your lights are. Like if they're not like LEDs, don't put those over.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
don't
no,
do plastic bags if it's not LED lights.
FLs or like your lamp or whatever. Yeah, no.
No, it's not to put it over. What you will do is you actually cut it and make a frame for the light that
That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
that's the right way to do it, especially if you're gonna, have it close and if it's a hot lamp, unless it's one of those big. No, you don't want to, start a fire.
So Sonny reminded me of this, and I've since made one of my own. But you can make your own little softbox. Just this is a piece of tissue paper from like making a present or whatever, and you just
There you go.
got it in there, and you put the light in there, and it's just going to help help diffuse some light. And you can even put more pads in here to make it thicker, so you get softer light. It's just that's your choice. But yeah, just
don't take it with you to the.
You could even take the Amazon stickers off it to make it look a little better.
Well, but that's holding the box together because I've cut pretty hard in there.
I would have painted that black.
I didn't care. It's not like I planned to show this to you guys.
He would have covered that black duct tape.
Anyway.
And make sure it's a matte black.
Yeah, matte black.
Anything else for Robert here with
Nope,
the
that's
turtles,
it,
man?
We're good.
Pretty
All right,
good.
we're gonna keep moving.
Robin's
Keep moving. Then.
So
We're back to Warforged. This is the second one.
Ooh,
This is kind of crazy, man. I don't know how I feel with the embers, but I'm really digging this bit.
I like
the tight crop.
I like it. It gives me like a Spawn vibe from him, so I don't know if that's like him taking I don't know, a chaos energy or necroplasm, because that's what it kind of looks like burning green fire. But I'm not too familiar with this particular character and what they represent, because I know it's a chaos marine, right? In red.
Yeah, man. I know all these things now. Yeah.
No, it is a Chaos Marine in red.
What's up, Costa? How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Good
what's
having you
going
in
on,
here,
man?
I like the little embers. I don't like the big glows around the embers. I think the big glows are a little too much.
Yeah, especially the ones right there in the
on the top,
right there. Those right
there and on the skull. They're
not soft enough. They're too sharp.
Nah, they don't look like it's like a hot glowing ember. It just looks like they're diffused. I don't know. It doesn't look real, is what the point is.
Before we get too far astray from the diffuser thing, another thing you could look into if you want to spend money is you can also get they have little soft box things for made for flashes, and you can put those on a lot of your lights too. But they cost money, so the box and the tissue paper cost me whatever I ordered from Amazon and 99 cents for a whole bunch of tissue paper. Anyway. Let's see. Brick something. I was a big Buck Rogers fan and was hyped to see Ernie. Yeah. Oh, we're still talking about Ernie. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, he was pretty crazy to meet, man. It was very awesome. Anything for Warforged here? Or we move on?
I think okay.
He's got diffusers for his alien bees, but figures always look plastic.
Alien
bees?
I
mean, it's the hotter the light, too. You know what I mean? The brighter the light, the more chance that there's going to be reflection and stuff like
Man,
that.
I used to have alien.
You can also bounce. You can also
Yeah.
bounce a lot of light instead of shining the light directly on them.
Umbrellas. If you got the alien bees, umbrellas, and like put them backwards or something, you know.
Yeah. All right. Moving on from Warforged. Thank you, Warforged, for participating today. We got Anul. Oh my God, he's in a hallway.
Oh, dang.
What is going on? There's walls, Anul.
That's a nice shot, actually. I kind of want a little bit more light on Conan's face. On the,
yeah, this is pretty dark here.
Other than that,
everything
else is great.
I like the fog. The fog.
Yeah.
Is oh.
That's a Ulanzi.
Just like it started with Ulanzi.
It's all good, Static. It's all good.
Springs.
No,
Okay.
that's good, man. Like those are good questions. That's
It was a good question.
the answer.
No, it's definitely something we don't go over every day. So good times. Yeah, I'm pretty much with you, Pablo. I kind of want to bounce some more light back on this side of him.
Just a little bit.
Just a little, just a little bit. You know,
that God light had just been towards the front of his face. I think.
Yeah. See that? Yep. I think that would have worked. Yeah.
You know, what would have? Yeah, if they had since they have the King Conan, they could have put the torch on the wall.
Oh, the torch again.
Put the torch on the wall and have the flames like in that, emitting the light and give it that color for his face to be shown.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is, but I want that sword rotated. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. I was like, I think the sword needs to be. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, if you rotate it to the side more, I mean, it's going to be harder to see because it's going to be profiled.
Yeah,
with the
but-
lens.
so that you can see it has shape, not like just a little line, but like not quite flat like that. I don't know.
Yes.
That's
technically,
nitpicky.
it
That's
should be rotated the other way.
Yeah, it should be straight.
Because if he had pulled that out of the sheath, like the way it's facing, it's not facing the proper way.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he's holding the sheath kind of flat. though.
Yeah, and here's
No,
where
but
it would have come out of the sheath. So if he pulled it out and was,
If he had pulled it out, like the blade, we wouldn't see the flatness of the blade like that.
Well,
It would have been the other way.
the point is that the sword is not in the sheath at all, so he should be holding it properly.
it always sheaths you short, man.
But what I would have done is I would have had him just pull the sword midway
Yeah.
in transition of pulling to get the light that he's looking for, because I think that's what he was going for the light bouncing off the sword. So I would have done that instead and have the sword coming midway, like he's ready for battle. He already knows something's up, so he's pulling the sword out midway.
Yeah.
That
Definitely
would
a trickier pose, but I think that would have been a nicer, more interesting thing. Like he's just
have
like
him in
this,
a more
he's getting ready.
crouchy
It's
walk.
halfway out, and he's like ready to hit something.
Yeah. Have him in a little bit more crouchy walk, so he's a little bit lower, like he's kind of creeping on something he heard.
Yeah.
He might be low enough now. It's hard to say with the fog, but
It's still a very nice shot, though, man. I love that.
yeah, I'm with you, Lou. I like that whole idea of partly drawing it.
Yeah, partly drawing the sword. That gives you a little bit of like sense of like, okay, shit, it's about to go down.
Yeah.
And it might have been too much, but you can like one of the things I have is it's big though. It's a like some cardstock with a hole cut in it, so you can put your lens through that, and you can have like a bounce card.
Yeah.
In front of the camera.
Oh, in front of the camera.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
I
know,
got a piece of
in
white
your
card
way.
that I do that. Yeah.
So that would have been a nice, just like, I think just a little more light, like you guys are saying on the front of this, whether it's the God light coming forward or a bounce light. And that's the way to do bounce light. Like just put a hole in a piece of cardstock. And if you can, let
I just put it right on the lens. I let the lens
you can let it
support
sit there on the lens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As long as you got your lens is fixed and you're locked in focus, you're good to go.
Yeah.
It would be like this.
All right.
Like this.
Moving on,
Instead of
Anul,
black,
thank you.
though,
so
it would
much.
be a white.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
The
hold on,
camera
hold
to
on.
here.
Hold on.
Free time, Pablo. I do not want to know what you do in your free time.
It would instead of being a flag, it would be a white card.
Yeah.
You have your camera lens
Card
right through
life.
here,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
this would be bouncing light back in.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Card for life, Pablo. I didn't want to know what you do in your free time.
Pablo, man, this is not the right establishment for that kind of hole.
Hey,
right.
you made me
Moving on.
admin.
This was a
Moving
little
on.
too big.
Alpha Raptor. Look at that. We got the Alpha Raptor. This dinosaur is hungry. And he's like, where are my ribs?
He's hangry.
Let me
Where are my ribs?
You know, this is
And
not.
I can't eat ribs. I gotta be able to lift into my face. I can't.
This
This is a
not
pretty cool shot, though.
It's a little hot on that side. I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
On what side?
his left side,
The hot side,
on the right side.
the one with all the light on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
It's
if
a very
you
pale
it
dinosaur
almost
as
looks
it
like
is.
the light is coming from the other side.
I was about to say
Yeah.
the light isn't matching the back. Well, no,
It should have
The
been.
light should be coming from the left because look at all that shadow there.
It looks like it's over top about like 1 o'clock or something.
yeah.
It's hard to tell, but that's what it looks like.
Rex need to go jogging. What you saying? Rex look chunky. You gonna go jogging?
No. Well, he's saying you got to walk your dinosaur, everybody.
Oh, I see where you're going.
There
There you go.
Dinosaur. There you go.
Any case, man.
I
Any
give it
case,
to you. Sneak that in every time, like pretty subtly. And
in any case, yeah, that's probably what the whole contention is your light is not matched up for the background. Otherwise, it's not bad.
I don't like how exposed his gums are. I don't know why.
He's going to the dentist.
He's telling the dentist, "You can't see this, right?"
It's like what the hell, man?
he's a Placosaurus.
It's a fact.
Do you think he's hoarse?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know about this composition. It just feels like it needs to be more in the shot.
Yeah, I agree with
Or there
that.
needs to be something in the foreground to balance it. You know what I mean? Like if there was a plant right there in the foreground, the bottom left, you know what I mean? Like near us to balance it, because it just looks like everything is just behind him and there's nothing. It's kind of floating.
Kind of
Bubba
looks.
T-Rex. I was born with big gums, sir.
You know, it looks like he has this figure in front of a monitor, and there's nothing else there.
Gumbo.
Tell us about what shrimp you want, Lou. Come on.
No, I said that it has to be the bubblegum shrimp. It has to be the one with extra sauce and.
I was just meaning for you to continue without them interrupting.
No, it was too easy.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
But no. The shot looks like either it's superimposed in front of a monitor or something, or they put like a digital background on the back and kind of blurred everything to kind of put it in. Because
it looks like it's all one focal length back there.
Yeah, it's a little odd, but I do like it. It just needs a little bit of work. So
what you can do if you want to try to give that field, that focal field, is you could. I know Photoshop's got a field blur now, so that it can do that on the background if you have Photoshop. But if you don't, what you could do is get several copies of this and mask them on top of each other with a blur on each layer that's different than the previous one, and just kind of work your way back. That's a lot of work and it's a pain in the butt, but that's something you can do. Field blur would be your friend if you have Photoshop, though. It'll give you a better depth of field look to the blur. It wouldn't be 100% though, because it is a flat image, so it's just trying to, fake it. But all right, anything else for Alpha Raptor?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna move on, man. We got this Karate Kid looking guy, Eddie and his toys, and this must be one of his toys.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I can only.
Or it's Eddie, which bravo, Eddie. Good.
Yeah.
One could assume, right? One could assume.
Man, this foot, man. Oh. Man, we thought it was safe to go back in the water, but. Haha.
Oh, needs to get retired too.
I would
still
want to see that in there, but it's not as bad as like.
Oh, you want to see the foot thing again? All right, hold on.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I cut you off. Go ahead.
You do it.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even see the wings. I didn't realize there were wings there.
Oh, yeah, this one's way too dark. I see this one now that you mention it, but this one's way too dark. So, and this one really is
on it.
Too much into the background. I really wouldn't have noticed it until you said something.
I think I would have liked a little god light on this, and then like less of the yellow, just a little tone down that like warm light coming from the left, and then a god light over the top of it would have been cool.
See, Alberto says never retire that one.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, I think what he was saying is he wants to see more of it, like leading up to the foot.
Now we know what Alberto's all about.
Or where she's licking the drink off her leg. We should keep that part of it. There we go.
That I could do.
Lou, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm not really gonna do it.
What do you guys think of this? This conversation's cool. I like the top
You
down.
can really make out the wings that are there because it's just
He's
Yeah,
lit really
wings
well.
need rim.
But the wings, you could just rip those off because they really are confusing me at this point. They're all just not lit well for the shot.
I mean, it's a cool top-down shot.
Yep.
But you're kind of losing the wing.
The
I
wings.
would have backed up a little bit just to get more of the wings in the shot, and I would have lit the wings a little bit more just to give it more of a pop, because otherwise I would have removed the wings for this shot. At how
They're not
tight
adding
it
anything
is.
to the story right now. They're just
Yeah.
making a mess of the scene at this point. That and his tattoos look fake because there's no any kind of blurring to them.
Well, it's not even real tattoos that just appear.
What?
It's
They're not even real?
They disappear when they turn into double form.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're just too sharp, man. You gotta blur it a little bit. No, I'm just.
But I
know it's a figure. I'm being silly. Don't mind me.
The foot would have been better in the shot, but it's fine.
Ooh, the foot. Hold on.
No.
No.
And there's just the wings need to be a little. I couldn't tell they were there.
Maybe Instagram did the whole thing again.
I don't think it cropped it that much, man.
But I don't know.
You have control over that. I mean,
yeah, Instagram. I don't think I could recall a time when it ever cropped any of my stuff, but
But that's because it's the way you shoot.
No, it's because I crop my own stuff.
It's the way
yeah,
you shoot.
and you can add bumpers. There are apps that you can add the edges so that it fits the ratio.
Yeah,
has the ratio in there. In shot is one. And I think you can use that for free for a while for some of those.
All right. Anything else for Eddie?
No. Good shot though, man.
All right, moving on, Eddie. Thank you so much. Toyota 40s, you've gone twice already.
Now, this is a figure I haven't seen in a minute, man.
That's a dope shot.
It's a dope shot, but we got to keep moving. Sorry, man. Sorry.
Very nice. Nice lighting. Cool.
Yeah, very nice lighting.
Calhan, this is your second shot.
See how it is. Damn.
I want more backlight. I want to rim him out some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a little more red light coming through from behind, but for me, it's the same thing as the other one. It's the pose. I want to see him. It's cool that he's standing there, but again, I kind of want to see him doing something, moving towards me. Or, that's nice.
This is
damn. That should have been the lead
you
shot right there.
With this shot, or that one too. Shit.
Ooh, that's so much better.
Way better.
Just increase that depth of field just a little bit more.
Shot.
See a little bit more of these faces.
No, I'm actually happy.
I like that. You can tell that they are what they are. I like that, man. That's
all right, fine.
Jesus,
I'm shot down again.
This is
that's a Moab Deep. That's a Moab.
Yeah, that's something. There you go.
Oh.
This
Moab Deep or the new one?
Little bounce card underneath would have just elevated a little bit, but it's nice, man.
All right, Lou's called it. I'm sorry, Trevor.
Not bad for a man in his gym jams. Very off the dent.
We're gonna get sick of that one real quick if we keep doing that. Right?
This is really nice. I would have led with this shot right here.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the only one you needed. You didn't need all three. Although the second one's not bad either.
The second one's not bad either, but that third one.
But I would have done this one from a lower angle because you wouldn't need the feet in that point, and the feet are a little off. Just to me, that's
what I like about the third one is it's just detail on the figure.
Yeah,
man. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The only thing I would have changed about this is moving that. I would have moved over the lighting so that he was centered on one of those little edge. You know what I'm saying? It's got that line coming right down to his head.
Right above his head. Yeah.
That's all. I mean, it's minor, but I would have changed that out just to have it a little bit more. But man, dude, this is nice. Yeah, maybe Maz, maybe a little more depth on this would have been nice too.
Yeah, just
get a little more. The lines in the background would have been kind of cool, but.
Not even a lot, just a little bit. Just a hair, just a tap.
Yeah, you don't want to confuse it, you know what I mean, and get it all complex and shit. So I do like the fact that it's shallow. But man, that's
pretty, man. That's pretty.
It's a beautiful
All
shot.
All right, Callahan, thank you so much for sharing. We got Casper again. We're outside of your. See, this is one I would have rather talked about too. But
Yeah,
I messed up.
nice.
So I'll give it a like though. It's pretty cool. I like this one. It's a cute shot.
Yep.
Moving on.
Where did you get the caterpillar from?
Oh, we're not talking about that one. We're moved on. We're on Anakin now. Market cap.
So
You can find it at Target. You can find it at Target, bro. You can find it at Target.
Marketech. We got
Oh,
Marketech with Anakin Skywalker, the hot toy. Hot toys.
I like it.
Mhm.
I like it
I would have wanted more light on the eyes.
more. Yeah, a little bit more light.
So, again, you know, what I tend to do when I light up a lightsaber, it's going to take a bit of a light painting exercise to try to light it up properly. This lightsaber is going to emanate light outward from it, above it a little bit, and also down. So I tend to shoot these things going down with a snooted light. That way I can get the top of the saber, get a bit of light coming down here hit the top of the hand where this is going to be at. And if the snoot is wide enough, it'll give a nice little splash onto him. It just depends on what you're using. Yeah, you almost missed it, Mark. You almost missed it. But yeah, you guys can continue. I'm sorry.
I think, and I'm not usually the one to point this out, but I think the one thing I'm missing is the light emanating from the green saber on him. All.
Yeah, this is all blue. You got a little bit of green right here. That's it.
But above that point, there's none of that light.
Like it's only on his neck, like barely.
Yeah, a little bit of green.
Like the background, it looks like a crate or something like that, but it's cool.
Cool. Yeah,
very Star Wars.
I think I would have either cropped it from the right. It just feels unbalanced because the lightsabers, that one is so brief, the blue one is so. I think I would have leaned him forward in this shot and had him a little more, gotten a little more of that blue lightsaber in there and maybe gotten the full green one in there or something like that. But it's mainly, it's nice. It's nicely lit. I like the light coming from the left there, the warm light. And he's got a little bit of a god light. But yeah, it's just that green like would have lit up the chest area which is a little dark. And maybe helped light up that eye too, which doesn't really.
Yeah, I think that's what it. Yeah,
catch light on it or whatever. But it's still nice.
He says didn't catch the green for some reason. It was actually the same type of Ulanzi cube type of light.
Mm-hmm.
The blue might have overpowered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably have to. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tricky, man. If you're gonna mix those lights, you almost gotta light paint it to some degree, or you gotta like do one, do the other, and stack them in Photoshop.
Yeah, because the blue will overpower the green because
they'll just blend.
Blue makes green with yellow.
Blue's got a more white base to it, and the
that
green
hue
is
in
going to be more saturated. So
Yeah,
the blue, the white and the blue is going to overpower the green.
It's
and
going to drown it out. So yeah, that's probably.
Which is kind of like this. What happens right here?
It's tricky.
Yeah.
It is tricky,
Yeah.
but good job.
Do it. All right, moving on.
It's a nice shot. I mean,
Yeah, it's a nice
I
shot.
do like the lighting on it for the most part. It's just that when you get into details like that, it's it misses a little bit, but it's nice though.
It's great seeing Hot Toys too, man. All right, Mark Attack, thank you so much. We got Ordos Escape. Ordos Escape.
I'm so glad I finally got this figure and I haven't shot it.
They had her at the con, but I didn't buy her.
Well, I got it at the con also, at Legion's Con last year.
Oh, really? I should have bought another one. I need another one, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, they had it at Legion's Con. They had quite a bit of
Yeah.
They had her at the thing this weekend.
I'll get another one. It's not important. I got some heads that will go along with this really well. So,
I would have cropped this in a little tighter.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot of headroom.
If that guy was below her and she was maybe had her foot on one of them or something like that, and
I like the idea.
You know what I mean? Like, and then you're looking up at her like she's just taking these two out, and this guy's trying to get up, and she's like, "Nah," you know what I mean? Like either stabbing him downwards or stepping on him or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you just need a little light coming from the right camera, right, a little bit to just a little rim light or something, like a torch down the hallway or something would have been nice.
Mm.
Alex,
The light coming from the left is nice. I mean, it's a nice soft white light.
Alex says they picked this one up at Legion's Con as well. So awesome.
Okay.
Alexa, shut the hell up. That bitch always knows in my business. I tell you. All right, moving on. Anything
Alex,
else?
it's nice, man. No, I mean, I do like the light coming from there. I think it's just a tighter shot.
Yeah.
Bring that guy, that knight that's on the right, bring him into the shot and like really like, build it's just too much. There's a lot of space here.
Yeah.
That doesn't really lead you to anything. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
stack
agree.
it a little bit. Yeah.
I kind of want to add a little bit more light to these guys. Not necessarily to her. I just want to brighten them up. I mean, we're definitely losing him, but if you put the leg on him, it might work.
I think if he was moved over and he wasn't blocked by her, because it looks like he's half behind her. I kind of like the light a lot coming from the left, that natural light or whatever.
Yeah, I like how that's like there.
It feels like it's coming in through a small window in a castle, which makes sense. And I know they're knights, so I don't need to make out every detail of them as long as I can tell what they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I would have liked it cropped almost 2 inches in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like centered on her and the two knights at the bottom, like a triangular position. And then had like a torch like light or something, like, because I mean that warm light on red looks great. Like,
yes, it does.
So, yeah.
A little posing critique though. One thing I would do is I don't really like how this arm is bent here and coming. I would have.
It's a little weird.
Out, turn that. I think it swivels here at the elbow as well, right?
Yep.
You could turn the sword in though, like, what I mean? Like the way she's holding it.
I don't want
like,
to see the joint
falling away from her. Yeah.
Swivel this and then bring this sword coming back out. It's not going to be as broad here, but it's going to look more natural.
What are you calling it broad?
You silly.
I love that. That's awesome.
Gold.
All right. But,
yeah, Maz.
Yeah. You guys are funny.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Yes.
You're gonna be here all week, right?
Yes. Just be careful which tip you give.
But no, I would have tried to hide this joint a little bit more, and I would have, like I said, straightened this arm out, twisted it so that you're not looking at this joint here, and then reposition the hand so that you get the angle. It would make it look all more natural, just the pose in general.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a good
Alex, definitely check that. I would revisit that shot because I really like the lighting.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you do that again with those. That's what I'd love to see, man. We really got to like encourage people to do like the same shot, and then I don't know, maybe there's a tag for that or something like. But
maybe that's what we'll do for this giveaway I'm gonna have.
We did that one time though, towards the beginning.
Okay.
I remember doing what did we call it? I can't remember. I have to go back. We had talked about it a while back. It's been a minute when we talked about it.
Okay.
I
think it'd be cool.
I
Like,
forgot what we wanted to call it.
Picture and take the advice and then redo it.
Redo it, yeah. Because there were some people that did do that. Because we had a challenge where we asked people to redo a shot, and we had gone over them.
Can we shoot and send over, or wait till August?
Well, Alex, no. Like, give us a heads up that, like, on the next show, if we're doing it, like, give us a heads up that you redid the shot, and we'll take it.
Well,
we can hunt it down.
Trevor, actually, I was thinking. I mean, I don't want to get too far into it because I want to get our beneficiary in here on it before we get into it. But it gave me an idea for a little giveaway thing. Is we could go over like the most improved. We can have people submit the original shot and the new shot, and then have it tagged.
That's a good idea.
Actually, whatever one we side with, I guess, or whatever, just not necessarily the best looking, but the most improved. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, that would be cool. Like, how do we? All right, let's talk about that.
We'll work about that later. But
because if they do the original one, like after they post the new one, and then post the original one as like the
as the
secondary
slide.
slide.
Yeah, it's a secondary one. Yeah.
And
We just have to work
that
out
would
the
be cool,
tagging
man.
system though, because
Yeah,
Instagram is
it's got to have a
big,
tag.
but,
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna keep moving on. Clanable. Have we been doing clanable? No, I'm thinking.
No, this is the
Calhoun,
second shot on the same dial though. Now this shot, like
Okay.
that's the pit that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, this is better.
Yeah,
But
we
it's
just
a
have to
little
figure
bit-
out how to judge it and everything, Alberto. So we'll work on that. We'll spitball that here after the show and hopefully get something worked out. And of course, get our beneficiary in on this.
Oh,
right.
I forgot to mention, man, this is my last show.
What?
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 I'm gone. I'm gone.
Well, you said you're going to be back. You said May is when you're leaving. What?
I'm joking, man. It's April 1st, man. Come on.
April Fools, man.
Damn, you got me. I've been safe on the internet all day.
I hate April.
All right, but let's go over Clanaballs here. This is a cool little shot, man. I dig this, man. I would have thrown a nice hot light there, kind of behind him and above him. A nice hot light to go through that fire effect, just to kind of give that a.
He's got an orange light up there, but it's not.
It's not
It needs to
strong
be
enough.
hotter because I want that light to come through and hit the skull a little bit, like kind of like how my Johnny Storm with the Fantastic Four was, how it came
The
through
bright
and
blue is killing it. I would have I would have put a white light behind and to the right, like a backlight instead of like in front of him like it is. And that would have been like just edge that skull, you know what I mean? And the chain and then have the bright light coming through that'd be nice. There's almost too much light in this, I think, is what's going on.
I think the blue is overpowering. I think the blue light's too much.
And
especially on the
focus
skull.
the orange light. The orange light seems to be like everywhere. So just focus it on the figure or whatever.
Yeah, because that blue light almost washes out that skull face. Like
it washes out the entire figure. Like
the blue shouldn't be winning out over this fire, especially up by his head. Fire should be
looks
winning that middle.
Yeah,
it looks definitely out of place.
This can be a reshoot too.
But it is a cool pose. It's a cool like set for it, and I like all that, and I like the premise. I just want to tighten that up. I can't say that you need to lose weight, but tighten.
I like the figure. The figure is a nice custom. I like that. They're using the Tech Noir Terminator with the custom head sculpt.
Yeah.
That's the battle damage. Tech Noir has got a different color code altogether. It's a brown coat.
Or the battle damage, yeah.
Actually. Don't push me over the. Oh, never mind. Right.
If I push you, man, close the figure right.
Thank you so much. We got a Batman without a face. Geek shot.
Oh yeah, this is Superman. It's not even Batman.
This is McFarlane. Don't lie to me.
No, it's Batman. That's Superman. He's covering his face. He has the S on it. He has the frame of the S on his chest
and the bat logo inside. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Superman.
God.
And he's like, I don't know how to use his computer.
Yes, he does. He's a Kryptonian. He knows shit.
Man, can you not let me have my joke for 5 seconds before you step out?
No, sorry.
He's like, Alfred, what is this? It's a computer, sir.
It's a computer, sir.
Can I order Uber Eats on it?
You have to use the mouse. Oh, how quaint.
Well, speaking about Alfred, did you guys see that 1/12 scale Butler figure that's supposed to be Alfred?
Ooh.
Did y'all see that Disney's buying Star Trek?
Which Alfred? Disney's buying Star Trek?
Yeah, man. April 1st, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
He just crushed
it was
Trevor.
Too easy.
I did see that amongst the mire of April 1st stuff on Facebook today, though, so it wasn't my original idea.
Now Trevor really hates April.
Always hate this fucking shit.
I never get one of those out, man. I always mess it up. I'm always like that one guy trying to tell the joke wrong. But cool, it worked. All right. Anyway, back to Geek Shots, man. We got this Superman, Batman thing. Trying to use his computer. Needs Alfred's tech support. What else we got?
I like it, but it feels a little flat on the computer deck. That it looks a little flat.
The extreme set.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I would have pulled him away from it a little bit more and just focus on him. But the pose is not bad, but it's Superman. Why is he, posed in hunched over? Because even Batman don't hunch over that way, especially if he's in the cave.
He hurt his back earlier. Doomsday came out, and he had to fight him as Batman. He couldn't use his powers, and now his back hurts. See, I got a story for everything.
Got an excuse for it.
Yeah, it sounds like
it's
outside, too.
if you think like cinematically, like if you were going to have somebody working a computer, it's cliche, but like I know there's no light that's going to come from this computer because it's just a piece of cardboard, right? But you could have a light underneath him and tighten it. It also looks very low to the ground for some reason.
It does.
I was about to say that too. Like down by your knees, but like that's a little weird. I think I would have either lifted that up if that's the actual height of it, or maybe even put Batman down a little lower and like cut him off at the thigh or something like that. But like having a blue, those they look like they're lit up blue, like having that underneath him to give that like underglow. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like if he's interacting with the computer, then that's kind of the story. Like he's doing something there. I mean, I don't know what he's doing looking at us, but I don't know. It's even if he is looking at us, like having that underglow and like cropping this in from the left and the right in a nice tight, portrait shot or something like that could be interesting. I just think that, the height of that computer is really throwing me off.
Well, that being said, I think he's lit pretty well. I even
Maybe
like the way the shadows are going across his face here. But yeah, the scene itself doesn't play a lot to the strengths of anything here. It's just like I know why you have him turned. You want us to see that this is what this is this Superman Batman thing. So I get that. I understand why he's turned, but I mean, in any normal circumstances, if I was shooting this, I would probably have him hunched over that computer or doing something with the computer, but then it would just look like any other Batman. So like I understand that, and you've lit him pretty well given the situation you're putting him in, but I think you needed to reevaluate the situation that you're using for this particular figure to play to the strengths of that this is Superman Batman instead of just any old Batman. And it should be raining outside.
Why did you say that?
Of course.
Man, I feel like I'm the only one here. Oh wait, I am. Oh wait, there's Blue. He's sideways. Anything else on that, or
we're good.
All right.
I think that's it.
All right, Geek Shots, man. Thanks so much for sharing. Warforged, this is your third one, but I like how clean this is. I'm not going to stay on it.
Shot. It is. It's a very
this
nice
is a really
shot.
cool shot, Warforged.
I don't like the explosion on the left-hand side.
That one there.
That one, yeah.
On the right looks like it blends into the background. That one looks like it's a little.
Yeah, but we're not staying on it. This is. I like this. This is.
I think it would have been better as a land if you cropped it from the top down, like cut off the.
We're judging it.
Yeah, we're going a little far into it.
All right. I like it.
All right. Toy 40s, you've already had your fill.
Yeah,
John Wick. Got the dog here. Toy immersion.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
iRobot love here, and this guy needs his gun. And okay,
man, I love how sinister she looks. Like,
yeah.
She's like
is that the Thousand Toys robot thing?
Yeah,
she's
that's
like
female.
She's
But it's
like
a female.
literally letting him get close enough to the gun, and she's like,
Very sinister.
Like, go ahead. I can move like 80 miles an hour. You know what I really like about this is the rain on the windows.
Yeah.
That's a tight
nice.
shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice touch. Yep.
It's I think I would have modified this angle a little bit to make it a little bit more dramatic. But I mean, it's good. You know what I mean? It's nice.
This is what you need the probe lens for. You get right up there on the hand and let it widen out.
Yeah. Well, even barring the probe lens, like if you had him a little tighter to her, you're gonna have to fake it a little bit. It might look like he's like literally on top of her, like in the scene, like while you're on set. But like had it a little lower where she's almost looming over the top of him.
Dude,
maybe
more have her
or in that
him,
window
like
area,
standing
less
over
in the
him.
floor area over there. What's that, Mouse?
Have her straddling over him like she's standing over him. Like, go ahead. I'm not intimidated by this. Like just one leg on one side and one leg on the other. So
I like the pose that she's in now.
Yeah,
but I agree with Trevor though about moving him more closer to her.
Well, if you stand her over him, then you would definitely be able to use that probe lens thing and have it look.
It was a little closer to us, and it was a little bit lower, so that she's like really looming. Like it looks like he's got the set on the top for it. So like use that ceiling space. But man, I love that rain on the window. This is like really nice.
The only thing that looks weird for me is the ceiling, though.
It's a part of the dial. It's like
I know it's part of the dial. It's just it doesn't look like it was.
It's not lighting anything down here. Is what my problem is. Like this is obviously the lights, but there's nothing here corresponding on the floor with those lights.
Well, it's
or in any other room, like it would be spilling on her shoulder a little bit. Maybe a highlight here, or definitely on that chair, but it's not. And I'm not knocking it. I'm just.
They're kind of like those 70s, like it doesn't emit a lot of light except straight down. And yes, I know there is a light there, but I can forgive that a little bit.
Yeah,
What's up, KJ Smith?
What's up, KJ?
Hey, KJ.
But whose head sculpt is he using?
That's the cloak or whatever. What the hell?
It's that Marvel Legends character. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it is the cloak, right? Is that the name of the guy?
Oh, what's his name?
Hood?
It's not
the
Hood.
Yeah.
The Hood.
Yep.
The only screaming face that anybody has.
Yeah,
right, I think that might wrap us up for tonight. We got JP Rex. We'll get to JP Rex. We did offer wrap JP Rex.
Okay.
Nice.
Immersion, thank you so much for that, man. It was really cool, though.
This is a nice one.
This is a nice one from JP Rex. Really, got in there really nice. I kind of actually want to come in a little closer.
Yes.
I don't necessarily need all this, although I do like the tail bit, but I don't need all that. Just come in real tight and from maybe a lower,
and maybe some around the feet and the head area where the dinosaur is laying down, just to show a little bit of struggle. Some dust, like dirt kicking up in the air or something, like some movement.
Oh, he says hi to Trevor, but not me. I see how it is.
I know KJ Smith is like totally ruthless, man. Our feelings don't matter at all to him. Just brutal, man. That's how it was at the con the whole time.
I'm gonna make them regret making me an admin on their show too.
I got a crop thought for this one.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. I gotta remove this to add that. I hate this. I hate this new system.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It's weird.
It was so much easier. I just clicked on him and it'd be like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah.
Yep. And some blood.
No, leave it wider and maybe tilt it. See what a tilt would do.
And some blood. I need some blood in there. And
no. That way, yeah.
I want violence.
Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Yep.
Yeah. Actually, you need that dust that Lou was talking about.
Come up a little bit. Come down a little bit. You'd have to fill in the corners or whatever.
Fill in the corners a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look at that.
That looks like a real dinosaur fight right there, man. That's like,
yeah.
That's like dinosaurs are real, like currently.
When you do this,
I think it's on KJ. Don't try to play
real. Currently,
dinosaurs are really real, world.
It's real. And when you do this, like, you don't have to worry about your set so much. You know what I mean? Like, that's the great thing about doing a nice tight shot is like, he's got what he needs here. I mean, a little bit of it looks like
I love the plant he had too, but hell with it, and they don't need to be there. I mean, we're good.
If you look right here, you can kind of see that I think it breaks the plane of the ground and whatever screen he's using there. But you could put a plant back there and like get away with that, or some fog or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is like dramatic. You know what I mean? That's just the balance of like, I don't even know what we're doing here in terms of like, let's take a look here. We got.
KJ says my co-hosts are making me show Trevor extra love for talking smack last Friday night.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, what was that crop tool thing you just showed?
Yeah. So this is the golden triangle, and this is pretty much like what you're talking about here. You know what I mean? Right there and right there, kind of keeping this just about.
You wouldn't hit that if we didn't tilt because I told you to tilt. See.
All right, honestly, it's all you.
Okay, man.
And it should be raining outside.
Wally, you win. But even the golden ratio, look at how well that works. Like it follows this right up, and like just about it. It's not on the eye, but it's very close. So,
close enough.
You can have a little more space up here if you wanted to fill in that.
Oh yeah, that's even nicer, man.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a great shot. It looks really good. All right, you can go off.
No, I have to do it all weird. Hold on, I gotta remove it and add it. There we go.
But
That was
it's
a lot
a
of work.
nice shot. I think but what Ma said is like, this is nice here, but even if you brought that in a little bit, and even brought that in a little bit, and just
I do
just
like how the haze is grabbing on that tail and making it look like he's bigger. So I
Yes.
hate to crop the tail, but yeah, I mean, for what you
But
had, that was perfect.
it's
So
still in the shot. If you look at the crop shot, it's still in there, and it still gives you that depth. It's nice. It just you don't have to worry so much about everything else, and there's really nothing else to look at there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not where the action is. So,
but I do want to give a shout out to his foreground plants. Those are amazing looking plants. I don't know what those are. But they look very natural and awesome. I like them a lot. Where are you getting those? Leave a comment, please. Tell me where I can get those.
Where does he get those wonderful plants?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be our last shot for tonight. So it's gonna leave us with Jedi Journal tomorrow or next week.
Next week.
Nice Sabine shot too, but we're not starting it. We're gonna wait. Jedi Journal. Remember that, Pablo?
Yes, I remember. I got it. Yeah.
I should be. I'm doing pretty good too. So maybe we'll both remember. It'll be good. But yeah.
I'll have it ready for next Tuesday.
Yeah. With that, dude. And yeah, please don't forget to get a hold of Steve and
I'll hit that out. Up a little bit.
And so Trevor, you have these shirts for sale, right? Somewhere?
Yeah, they're on Etsy if you want Legion's Lounge. Just had a great Legion's Lounge last night, and
it was a good show. It was.
Everybody knows the update now if you're paying attention to the Dragon, but we had Jeremy come on and actually tell us that the wing set had reached its stretch goal, so that's all unlocked. And we were as of the show, we were like 10 away from the Dragon from getting the full set. And now it did.
It sold when I was watching. You were like at least 7 when I was paying attention.
Yeah, it was only like 6 left or something at the end of the show, maybe even then.
I had it playing. I was just doing other things, so I might have missed a number or something. But I know you had at least 7.
So coming up this
came really
weekend,
close to jumping on that thing.
Dude.
Oh yeah, I got Legions now. Do I belong?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, I bought 12 Legions this week.
You still need to be hazed. You still need to do certain things. And
okay.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
All right.
Yeah. It's not for family. It's not for family shows.
And I bought this guy.
No, I did come close to getting it, but unfortunately, I had to replace my mother's air conditioning unit, so that kind of took my budget out. So
yeah, I had to do that too. That's why I can't afford a Dragon.
When is the date due for that Dragon?
This weekend, right? This coming
Sunday,
weekend,
right?
So this Saturday and Sunday we're doing it. Myself and a bunch of other shows are doing a 24-hour marathon for the end of it. So it ends Sunday at 11 o'clock, the 6th. And it's starting on Saturday at 9 o'clock with Purple Gang and going through on different channels till 11 o'clock for Legion's Lounge, and Just Shelve It on Sunday night from 9 to 11. And that'll be it. That's your last chance to get a Dragon. Toy History, don't miss out on it. And if you do, I might have an extra one for you for
hey, no, we already know.
I have a lot
we
more
already
money.
worked that out.
No.
What are you doing to me? You were my guy.
You were my guy.
Maybe everybody's guy.
I thought we shared a moment.
We did, and now it's over.
You took me to a Mexican restaurant, and that was it.
Yeah, Mexican don't buy you a Dragon, Moss. No,
I didn't ask him to buy me a Dragon, but I thought maybe I could pay you some money.
I love that, man. Damn.
Remember, I was gonna let you keep the night, dude. Anyway, yeah, I got to contact customer service. Man, he lied. Open Dragon Wings could cool the house. I mean,
really, you could make they'd make a great like ceiling fan if you got 4 of them. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Well,
all right, Lou, what you got going on, man? I know you got work here soon, right?
I got work. Maybe Cigars and Ash podcast tomorrow. Best of Best Thursday, Friday.
Oh, Best of the Best. That sounds cool.
I know,
that sounds like a great show.
I get mine.
Oh, I'm busy. No, that's all right.
Friday, Figure Flex Friday. This Saturday I will be doing a half shell Saturday, talking about all the
Holothon.
Always on Holothon, memorabilia, things that were missed, things that were going on. Just talk stream. People could jump on, jump off, don't matter. Just
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
work that morning, so it won't be me.
Yeah, of course not. You know, your schedule. You have to go back to work. You have to make
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be at work. Anyway,
Yeah. And plus, you need to get me that.
they're going up on the website, man. They're going on NECA's website or something.
No, they're
I
not.
would not order
When you
anything
consider
from
that I
NECA's
have to
website
ship it
ever.
to you, it's the same price.
Never
No.
order anything from NECA's website
No,
ever.
no. You got to get it directly from the store.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
I was
So,
told they're going to be online.
NECA's customer service and no.
Listen. Grab me a violin. I
I
still
don't
need
need the figures. Read them out.
to get it from Target. I still need to get it from Target. But other than that, SBMO Monday, back here Tuesday. I gotta see what I could do to get the full set. If not, I'm only gonna get the dragon. That
Oh, his
Oh.
alarm went off.
We lost him. Yeah, his alarm went off. Yeah.
That's what happens. Pablo, what you got going on, man? Besides packing and stuff.
Well, I have a lot of work still with for Lone Coconut that I need to finish. And I have a lot of backlog of stuff that I want to photograph. I just haven't had a chance because I'm working on the plumbing stuff.
I ain't got no money to buy you.
And then highly posable on Friday.
Don't even cry about. I don't want to hear you, man.
Well, I don't.
all right.
I'm talking about buying people's stuff, man.
But other than that, that's all I got. That's I mean, I'm just busy right now with the plumbing stuff and moving and packing. So,
All right. Well, I'm working on a shot. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it out tonight. But I had to put some stuff together. I got to finish painting these this other set of skeletons. These are the Storm collectibles. They were once red, pink, whatever. I already put the box away. Base coat of black. Then we're going to put a white or ivory color on them, and then I'll have a whole nother set. So there'll be 6 total of these guys. I'll have. You can see them because they're black. Here's one I already started a coat. There you can see his head a little bit. Yeah, I'm working on that shot now. I had to go dig up some more dirt because I need more dirt. So I went out, drove out to the to part of my neighborhood where the water reserve thing is or whatever. There's like an output thing. There's no water in it right now, but there's some rocks. I grabbed a couple of rocks, and I went in a little area that wasn't the wasp nest that was right near me that I realized, and dug up some dirt because I needed some fresh dirt.
nice.
Yeah, so that's how you get dirt, guys, for your shots. So just go find some dirt. And
Go outside, find some dirt, and get the dirt.
Yeah.
And get the
Who would have thunk it?
You got that weird red dirt down there too, and
that's what I was trying to do
Atlanta.
because I didn't want it all red. I wanted some more darker dirt, so I'm hoping that this doesn't dry out.
I'll trade you some. I'll send you some dark dirt. You send me some red dirt.
All right, yeah, we'll because that's gonna really be cheap to ship. That's not heavy at all.
Little dirt trade.
Little dirt trade.
The old dirt trade.
Pablo prints rocks and dirt. He prints rocks. He ain't gonna give me no prints.
When I said I printed some rocks, I mean I printed some.
Pablo, though, man, your payment for that barbarian that came in clutch today because otherwise I wouldn't be able to buy the mask. I was looking at my book.
Wait, did we go over what Trevor's got this coming weekend?
Say again?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
Trevor got?
I talked about it. The whole.
The 24 hour. Yeah.
So I'll be in and out of that. At some point, we gave away a $25 gift certificate last night, and
I didn't win that. Big Dub won it.
Yeah, I went to Big Dub, and Big Dub gave it back. So he said, give it to somebody else. So now I'm going to add it to another one. It's going to be $50. So somewhere between Saturday and Sunday, if you watch all those shows, I will be giving away a $50
I'll be there.
gift certificate. And then you have to order the dragon, Pablo, if you win.
Oh, then I can't be there.
No, you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. And we're hoping someone orders a dragon.
Listen. I'm going to order a dragon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the extra accessories because it's going to be out of my price range for this week. So, because Hot Toys came in and they just cleaned me out.
That's what I was doing with last week.
Do you need those figures, Lou? I mean, do you like?
Yes,
the figures?
actually, I do because I don't have a Batman, so I got the Batman, and all the other ones is
No. The things with the extra accessory sets, the
figures. I don't care about the extra figures from the skeleton to the flame effect. the flame one. I don't care about that. I only care about the.
Well, we'll talk, buddy, because I'm gonna get some. I might get some extras. So down the line, if you want it for a little less, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, brother.
An extra on top of the one you promised me?
because we can buy the.
Wait a minute, hang on. I think I can't hear.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I can't.
We
hear
can
you.
buy the accessory, the packs without the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, because I need to get the dragon, and that's the main thing.
If it honestly, if it wasn't for what happened, I would have just had the dragon, not the 2 expansion packs, but just the dragon.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, is that
teasing?
Oh,
it's great.
Oh, is that the helmet that came with the Punisher bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. Yeah, I've talked
Came
about
with
this.
what?
It works. Came with the Punisher on the bike.
The helmet.
It works.
Yeah.
It fits perfectly. Like his eyes show through it. It's incredible.
That is awesome.
Punisher on the bike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Punisher
that
from,
biker, that Marvel,
the Marvel Legends.
Punisher
comes on a bike.
biker series.
That's
He
a
came
cool
with the helmet.
Yeah,
He came
you can
with that
probably
helmet.
find that on eBay for cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can get it. It works really well. Just sits right on
it
there.
looks dope. Damn.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Is that the shield he
It-
comes with, or is that other one you had?
No, that's the one I had. I made that or painted it.
I like
That
the
looks
wood
nice.
grain on that.
Oh man, that figure looks so dope.
You're
All
gonna
right,
love
guys. I think we're gonna wind this up, guys.
I
Or
need to
wrap
get
it
that
down,
Sir
or
Elijah too.
wind
man.
it down.
Shit.
Yeah,
I got one of those for you.
Thank you,
Oh,
thank you.
there you go,
That
you got one.
I've seen so many great photos with that. I can't believe I missed.
I thought
out.
you went all in on that wave.
Yeah.
No,
Hit me up.
I tried, but I
Okay.
couldn't.
Oh,
Although there's an idea I need to run by you, Trevor. I know you might
Okay.
have the same idea, but it's for that.
Well, I'll
Deacon
never get
versus-
to it, so it doesn't make a difference.
Is that- we gotta wait till Deacon gets released though,
Mm.
because
Soon.
Deacon comes in the next wave, right? That All Star 6 should be coming up soon, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
soon. Next couple of months, probably May, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that Punisher is a better bike than the Gomez bike. Honestly.
Yes. Yeah, I like the handlebars on that better.
Just needs to be touched up a little bit, but
Yeah.
anyway.
all right,
we digress.
guys. We're gonna get out of here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all next week, and we may have a guest. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out.
We'll see.
And,
Yeah, I need to
stay
hit 'em up.
tuned. We are going to be doing a giveaway. So go ahead and start working on some a shot that we've already gone over, and start working on redoing that shot, because that's probably going to be the basis of the giveaway. That way, just Joe Schmo doesn't come in here and win something that's never been here.
True.
Yeah, we
No,
know.
and I
you
think
all.
it's a good idea, man. That way it'll get people to go back and revisit a no shot
Yeah,
that
yeah.
needed. a
I
little
think
bit
it'd be
of work.
cool, man. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see if
Yeah.
if even if like, well, I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk more behind the scenes, and then we'll give you an update next week.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks so much
Laters.
for watching. We'll see you all next week. Enjoy.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,